Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A brought to you by myself, Flawless, aka Mr. Take Note, aka Man of the People, aka the People's Prophet. Make sure you hit the like button as soon as we land. Look at you cretins in here. All because United drew. We're already at double figure likes anyway, so let's get up to 20 likes, people. Like Peter and Cams have both said in the chat, let's get up to 20 likes. Make sure you subscribe as well. So yeah, 20 likes. Hit the subscribe button if you are new, because during this show, I will be putting it into subscriber only mode, members only mode at times as well. And speaking of members as well, if you are a member of the channel, then your question and comment on the Q&A, people, takes priority like a super chat. So if you, I will star your question, I will star your comment, and I will get to it if you are a member. That is one of the many great perks. The link is in the pinned comment for the membership, people. So check that out as well. But like I said, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell when you do so. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule. I didn't say, for those that are new here, the Q&A, people, again, it's for everybody though. Get your sporting questions in. So it can be any sport, past or present. It can be football, basketball, boxing, whatever you want to talk about. And I'm sure the majority of the questions will be about Manchester United dropping points at Crystal Palace. So get your questions in, people. And Victor said the people's what? Yo, X said it there, the people's prophet in the building. That's what he said. But Cams is here in the building as well. Jez is in the building, and Timo's in the building as well with his dickhead. You know what I'm saying?
Palace, that's the way we like it.
His team's
That's why I'm letting him have his moment, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that. Big up to Mophead as well, who became a YouTube member a couple days ago as well. Like I said, link is in the pinned comment. And if you want to join this madness, that's how one surefire way to join this madness is to join the membership. Victor's in the building as well. But like I said, Cams is here, Victor's here, Timo's here, Jez is here as well. Peter said, run the likes up. Victor's now in there, but he's saying big up, smash the likes. Yo, we've hit 20 likes. All right. 30 likes, people. 30 likes. Let's run up the likes. 30 likes, people. Taza says, hated, adored, never ignored, never been truer, fam. You already know. X, again, yeah, the people, you already know. Big up to X for that nickname. At least they got that dog in him. Get likes up, or you're racist. At least he was shit today, but he just got
it was shit, man.
It was awful.
Shit.
It was awful. Palace are awful.
He stunk out the place, man. That's why I couldn't believe how he hit it into the top pinster. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hamari says up the Palace. Yeah. Hilarious. 100 likes, dream big. Yo, we taking it step by step, but the end goal is 100 likes, Peter. The end goal is 100 likes. We're at 21 right now. I'm only 7 minutes in. So let's get it up to 30 likes.
You do
subscribe.
Shut up.
Subscribe as well. Surf is in the building. Yes, Surf. What are you saying? You good?
Yeah, man. Malice at the Palace. It's all good, bro.
That's the way we like it. We like it. Whoa.
Hey. And I know some of you lot are locked in. I new here. The subscriber count's not gone up. So not only are we doing like check, we're doing subscriber check as well. So hit the subscribe button, because I know all of you lot who are locked in right now definitely haven't subscribed. You know what I'm saying? And that. Mo says Casemiro's yellow got into our own heads. It didn't. At least they just got a banging free kick. You know what I'm saying? He just got a bang. That's all happened.
9 times out of 10, you win that game.
Yeah,
9 times out
100%.
of 10. It's one of them games on the road where.
Would you not be okay with McTominay and Fred as a pivot on Sunday?
No, because Ericsson will play.
I wouldn't play Ericsson, you know.
Also, De Gea had a couple of big saves tonight as well.
Yeah. The first one, the one in the first half. The one in the first half. Yeah. The one in the first half, he was exceptional. The header was a good header, but you would expect him to save that. But we didn't do enough.
Goal, though. That was a good goal by Elise.
No, that's not on him. We just didn't do enough going forward. And this is why I stated yesterday, all the Man Uniteds have done every live stream you see me on, Battle of the North, when people were talking about, United in a title race. I know a performance like that is always around the corner. And when I say a performance like that, I'm talking from an offensive standpoint. Because defensively, we were fine. The midfield was calm. I have no issue with that. Our forward players didn't do enough. That's what it is. And that's why I don't complain about, I'm not going to be here and be like, United should have had a penalty and that's what cost us. No. We didn't. You know what I'm saying? In that we didn't do enough going forward.
do,
Minus the Bruno chance, which was a good goal. We didn't create enough. Yeah, go on, Surfer.
I do like the way. do like the way online. People are.
They say VAR's against
People are
us.
more upset about the yellow. People are upset about the yellow card than you dropping points tonight.
I am. I was devastated, yo. I was when that yellow card happened. I'm still not over it.
You could have put your house. You could have put your house on him getting a yellow. You could have put your house on it.
Do you not see that guy that's taking a selfie? He should have got a yellow card.
But the thing is, on the stream, I was watching it earlier. Mataza was well upset and wanted to stream to him before the equaliser even happened.
Yeah, he was. That's how. And I called the equalizer. I said,
I
called it. I said, "This is this dagger would just be suitable of just because of what's
nice,
going on."
Is it? Those daggers there,
Yeah,
Flo.
isn't
Isn't it? Is that nice? Yeah. I told you not. Don't. You lot all celebrating on the Saturday. Oh, I'm so emotional on Saturday after the win.
I was. You know what? I was emotional after that win, and I'm emotional now, but not emotional because of the result. It's more so the Casemiro yellow card. That's what hurt me.
Imagine you're one of those people that forgot to cash out by the 87th minute, though.
It is what it is.
Are you one of those people, Timo? Is that why you brought it up? Or?
Well, before we continue,
to be fair, sir, for
on,
me, I've got other actors not going my way. For example, that Leeds versus Cardiff game.
Again, people, there's over 40 of you lot locked in. We haven't hit 30. We haven't hit 30 likes yet. You know, come on, man. Step that up, people. Hit 30 likes, man. Make sure you hit the like button. What's going on? And again, continue to get your questions in. I'm sure the majority of the questions will be about the Crystal Palace Manchester United game. Obviously, Arsenal Manchester United on Sunday as well, which is cool. But yeah, Timo, like I said in it, that was just one of those games where we didn't do enough going forward and we got caught. When it's 1-0. Anything like that can happen, a referee mistake or a moment of magic from the opposition, and both of those things happened. And that's what happened. But again, where are all those people who are telling me, oh, Manchester United were in the title race? So we're not in the title race now because we dropped points against Palace.
Oh, you beat them on Sunday.
If we beat them, we're in a title race.
Yeah,
but then if we lose the game after, we're no longer in a title race. This shit flip-flops more than Ryan. This is why I say, it's the middle of January. I'm like, I said this on Battle of the North. Yeah, go on, Jez. Go on.
Yeah, but you know this is though, right? I don't know why United fans are too upset though, because again, at the end of the day, the target is reaching top 4 and win a trophy.
For me,
for me, if United end up the season with like a couple of points up top and away from the first place, there's a fantastic season. You can't even really say they're busting like that because again, expectation was obviously you can say the same thing to Arsenal, but things changed through the season. Where I can say, okay, fair enough with Arsenal. I think they should be there and about till the end. But with United, even when you look at the squad depth and you see the injury-prone players up front, at the end of the day, like it's not really that deep. As long as United end up winning the season for a Europa League trophy, you can win the Carabao Cup. FA Cup is still there to be won, and you finish top 4. There's not really an issue. So, and again, like today, you can see like. Guys were definitely just not on it today. Like I've seen people trying to play individual players. Of course, there were certain players that played worse than other players, but it's the team collective. I think from first half to the second half. To be honest, like there was nothing there at all. From
I tell you what, you think they're off it now. I think Flores read, or it might be an stream actually. Remember your fixture product coming up soon?
Yes, I fixture. I've read it on
stream. You're not on it now, and your squad's already limited. It is in terms of numbers, and it doesn't look like you're buying anyone else apart from a big horse that's come in. I mean, you guys are playing
playing once every 3-4 days.
Once every 3 days, right? Something like that.
It's once every 3-4 days to the end of January and then throughout February, and that's excluding further FA Cup fixtures. That's excluding potential Europa League fixtures. Also, the Carabao Cup final if we make it as well. Also that.
I mean, so it's like
also that.
If you think they're lagging now in terms of the squad right now, top 4, it'd be interesting to see what they're like after that run because you might drop a few more points during that run as well.
I think we'll be all right in terms of getting over the line into top 4. And like I said, I'm not looking at that. For me, it's been the cup competitions. The Arsenal game's a big game because it's.
Turn them off.
Timo,
man. Jesus.
Yo, Timo, mute him.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute him, man. This guy. As I was saying, apologies about that, people. We have hit 30. We have gone over 30 likes. Salute to you lot. Next milestone, we'll go 50 people. We're going 50 likes within 25 minutes. So let's go in it. Let's bump up the likes, people. 50 likes is the next thing. Busher says, be honest, what happens to Antony next match? He won't play because I don't think he was going to play anyway because of the game plan. I don't get why people are getting on Antony when Bruno put in that performance, when Rashford put in that performance, when Eriksen put in that performance. None of those players were worse than him. None of those players. Yeah, none of those players. I'm not saying Antony doesn't need to do more, but I'm saying actually I do get why he's being criticized because it's cool. But he was no worse than Rashford. He was no worse than Bruno. He was no worse than Eriksen. He was no worse than Garnacho.
You know, it's like big price tag, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
true.
That's what it is. That's all it is. It's a big price tag. If he was bought for 15 million, no one would give a crap about how he's performing.
Yeah, but this is the thing. At the end of the day, like, it's certain people that can be level-headed about. Some people can obviously, we spent so much money on this guy. He used to be only playing the system. He should be kind of already getting to understand what this job is in the team. And I mean, like I said, when I said, team as a collective, the team wasn't awful. Or United would have lost the game today, but the team wasn't good enough either to really and truly say they deserved to win. I think neither team really deserved the team. Like, I think Palace, you saw it when they got to the final third area, awful. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Once he got to the middle third or the final third, awful. Like Palace, they just keep missing the 1-2 passes to get there and everything. United cleared out. And
the only thing I'll say against that, Jez, is that we've seen Palace recently, even recently as Sunday, right?
Yeah.
They were awful, right? And even against
I agree.
Even against you lot beat them 4-0.
Oh yeah, we
and you lot ain't playing. You ain't playing great.
We're not playing well either. I agree with that, but for me, it was sometimes like just certain simple passes. I was like, "Come on, man! Like, you can't be this awful."
Maybe that was a bit of mentality in United that they thought they'd been on this great run. Maybe it's that old saying after the Lord Mayor show. Do you know what I mean? After the win against Man City and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and usually, after a big game or a win, the usual next game after that sometimes isn't the best. But
and this was kind of like where I was trying to go to in terms of like United, like urgency was missing. Trying to get when you got closer to the final third, it's like, where's the composure? Where's the concentration in certain areas? Like, okay, that goal that United scored was a good goal on the ice, but let's be honest, what is Klein and Doucouré doing there to let Eriksen just walk free like that? Yeah. It's a very bad goal to concede from Palace, for your point, in my opinion.
I wonder if they had some of them had eyes on the weekend game or something like that as well. You know what I mean? It's just one of those.
I don't even give him that. It's just a skill thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just I just look at it as a skill thing. And an off day. Yes, I know, man. Yeah. Come on, man. If you're gonna say something, speak up. Go on. We'll go to you, Ahmed. Go on. Get off your chest. What do you want to say?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, that was a bit too. This is a bit way too fast, here, guys. You know, I just came to say hi and everything, and you guys are just bullying me. Like, relax, man. I know you're not crew today.
Bro, you're rolling into my.
I know. I made those noises when I was just annoyed.
You know what I'm saying?
And I just make those noises. I just make those noises. I just make those noises to annoy Paulus, though, to be honest. That's me. Fair play. But no, on a serious note, I just think United didn't have the energy in it that they usually have, and I think that this comes down to, again, the squad depth, to be honest. Because once they got the first goal, which I thought was a poor defender by Crystal Palace, but when they were trying to go for that second goal, I just felt that the attackers didn't have, that extra thing that they had, previously to do what they had to do to get that second goal.
Are you saying that attackers weren't attacking? Is that what you're saying?
But the thing is,
no. I just mean.
But this is how I know. This is where people get carried away. None of our attackers, apart from Rashford, have been in great form.
No. That's what I'm saying to you. I just think that there was also. I think it just came down to both that and also the energy levels. I think United's energy levels weren't that, weren't as much as they used to be, and I just think that comes down to, again, the squad that you have. And I just think of Ten Hag, it's just about, how are you going to manage that? Because you obviously have like a main 11 in mind. We're hearing that Sancho is back now in full-time training. obviously Anthony hasn't been, he hasn't been at his best, but I'm pretty sure Ten Hag will eventually get the best out of him, and it's only his first season anyway. So I think people are going a bit overboard when it comes to him. So it's just about how is Ten Hag going to manage, the next few weeks. I think for me, but that's just my opinion.
I've been saying this the entire time.
Yeah.
Entire time
Don't
I've
get
been
overhyped,
talking.
man.
The
Get
talk
overhyped.
about is keep your feet on the ground. Let me continue again.
Yeah.
Don't forget, members and everybody else, get your questions in. We'll get to all of the questions. Obviously, if you're a member, we'll definitely get to your question 100%. And obviously, non-members, don't think I'm ignoring you lot. But if you ask something good, then I will get to it as well. Ad says, remember when I asked you if the 3 games with City, Arsenal, and Palace, we get 5 points is decent. As long as we can get a minimum draw at Arsenal, I'm fine with this. Top 4 is still our goal. I agree with the majority of this. 5 points from those 3 games is not a bad return. No, top 4 for me is never a goal, but I understand your thought process on this side. I do understand your thought process, but it's not. It's about keeping momentum. And even though today was a disappointing result, that's all it is. It's a
I
disappointing
will say
result.
this as well. Like,
Go on.
if City win the game by tonight against Spurs, which I think they will,
Well,
then
they
you
will.
literally drag Man United along with you guys. Because City win the game tomorrow, it's going to be 5 points. Then they're going to win it. And let's say if they win again on Sunday against Wolves, before even Arsenal versus Arsenal v United kick off anyway. So they're going to play Wolves first. If they win that, it's a 2-point behind Arsenal. So Man City is literally trying to drag Man United along with them in regards to that.
We'll see. Ad says Vegas low key put in a great performance because his presence and height can scare defenders. For Bruno's goal, their entire backline shifted to follow Vegas, so Bruno had the space. It was a smart goal, great finish by Bruno, and it was a good cutback by Ericsson. But yeah, Vegas was okay. So Hamari was asking this because people are going to ask this in regards to the new signing. He did what I wanted him to do as a striker: occupy defenders, let the ball stick, be a foul for others, and he did that, especially in the first half. Second half, we didn't get the ball to him. So that's why I can't criticize him. Well, that's what I'm expecting. I just need the basics from Vegas as a 9. That's what I want my backup number 9 to do for a short period of time. So yeah, I'm with it. And Taziz says, Flawless, I hold my hands up. This team can't win the league. Can't win this league. We don't have goal scorers. But then he goes on to say, if we beat Arsenal, we are definitely still in with a chance. Come on, Flawless. Which one is it?
Wake up your mind, bro.
Which one is it?
Make up your
Tell
mind.
me, Z.
Are
Which
you
one
in
is
or
it?
you out, bro? Are you in or are you out?
Yeah,
It's simple as that.
like you said this at 12:11 and then 12:12 and then 12:13 you said this. Yeah, strong pause. 12:12 and then 12:13 you said this. Again, I reiterate this. I will continue to state this.
Hey Z, your ultimate sandal, man. That's what you call it.
What? Like we don't we're not in a title race. I stand by this. No matter this result, no matter the result, even if we beat Arsenal, I still say the same thing. Because I was asking this question: are we still in a title race now, Z? Let me ask you that. After last night's result, are we still in a title race? Emma says Casemiro knew he messed up straight away, could see it all on his face. It was a resigned fact, but he had to make that tackle. He had no choice but to make that tackle.
Yeah,
people also forget that Bruno messed him up as well badly for that tackle. They had to make that tackle.
Hey, Bruno for you, innit? You know what I'm saying? Well, hey,
Always using the ball. Always using the ball.
He's well. Nah. Just him being world class and all that. Like, that's all it is.
To that Black Diamond, I get what your point. Like the squad depth with the DM and that. I think you do need another DM in this window. A backup for Casemiro just in case.
If you don't get like a backup DM, what happened to that Iqbal guy that people have been talking about? Is he not, can you not deputize enough, or is he not good enough to even?
He's not that. I've not seen enough of him to say whether he's good enough or not. But one thing I do know is he's not that type of player. He's not a Casemiro.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He's more on the ball. He's more offensive than he is defensive. So that's what it is. But I'd like to see Zidane Iqbal get a run out. But hey, in the manager I trust, even though I thought he got it wrong today, in terms of playing Casemiro, I'm not going to go overboard with it. Shouldn't have played him now, but it is what it is.
I would have put. I can't lie. I would have put McTominay in that case because you literally risking Casemiro in this game just because he's 1 yellow card away from suspension.
No, but they needed the 3 points more. Like,
yeah.
On paper, you beat Palace with this team, even without Casemiro.
No, because
I mean, you say on paper, but football's not played on paper at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
And
Ten Hag
rarely,
the thing with Ten Hag is he's not a type of managers or prioritize the game over that game, even if it's league games. I mean, Ten Hag's probably looking at like, yeah, like if we lose, if he's out, he's out. We're gonna go again. Like Ten Hag's not a manager that really cares about these stuff. Then the other guy has to come in and step in. Then it's not like Casemiro's gonna miss 3 games. He's only gonna miss 1 game, even if it's against Arsenal. I don't think Ten Hag is looking at it as deep as, oh my god, if we lose to Arsenal, we don't win the league title. I think he's even gonna be like, yo, he still has the Europa League.
And then the other thing you need to think about, is, does Ten Hag, for example, trust McTominay, and then Fred midfield? I don't think he does. That's why he brought in Casemiro in the first place.
For half an hour.
No, but I'm just talking about in general to start. For example, against Crystal Palace, let's say if he wants to rest Casemiro for this game, he doesn't trust McTominay or Fred to start in that midfield. So it is what it is, man. Sometimes you just got to take it as they say, one game at a time. Maybe he just saw this as another game, and then Arsenal as the next game. Simple as that, really.
By the way, just out of curiosity, what minute did you get booked?
It was late. Can't remember what minute it was, but it was late. You could have took him off as well. But then again, at that point, the momentum was kind of with Crystal Palace as well. So I understand why. Because if he takes Casemiro off the pitch and then Palace score, then we're like, why did you take Casemiro off? So these are the managers live and die by their decisions. I say this all the time. But this is why they get paid big money, is to make these tough calls and get it right or get it wrong. I think he got it wrong today. But it's not solely on him why we drew today.
And also,
but Flores, this is what I want to ask you though. It's like, would you be more mad if this was him, let's say, getting sent off for like a Europa League semi, or like or Arsenal's coming up next game? If you were looking at it this way.
Oh, what? Which game would I rather him miss, Arsenal, than a Europa League semi-final? 100%.
This is the thing. I feel like the fact that people, I understand, like you look at this like opportunity in that, but I feel like people getting way too sunk in this. If United still end up being there and about, cool, but this just shows how good of a job he's been doing, and the fact that United fans are even going to talk about title and that. This is what I'm trying to say. I feel like people are going even a little bit overboard with Casemiro missing that Arsenal game. People got to remember as well, Casemiro didn't even play the game that United won against Arsenal at OT. So I don't think it's that
I
deep,
just
really,
don't get why people
and football is what's it called? Football is played with 11 men, not 1 man.
Yeah.
I think people take it. I mean, you can question, yes, why didn't he take him off? But like Frola said, that at the time, if you take him off there, and Casemiro was on it, like he was still in the zone. If you take him off right there, and then you put Managerial there, who's much worse than him in what he does to what Casemiro does, they maybe concede, and they maybe went on to lose the game as well. So again, took the risk. The risk just didn't end up going in his favor. But this is football. At the end of the day, I think you shouldn't tell on about it. You go into the next game, you can't just not say, let's forfeit this game against Arsenal. No, you just keep going. You go and keep playing.
100%. And that's why I trust him to. Don't get me wrong. I'm like Cas mission is a big blow, but I expect Ten Hag to implement a game. I've seen him do this before already in the short space of time he's been here. So I fully expect him to come up with some form of game plan to combat Arsenal. It's just that with no Casemiro, does that diminish United's chances of winning? Yes, because he's one of our better players. But that's all it is. Go on, Victor. You had to say something. The floor is yours, my young G.
Now, I was saying what Jess was about to say, that Palace won the ascendancy at the time. Like, if you took him off, it would look really stupid if they conceded and then lost. That's what I was trying to say. Like, he's not trying to risk losing a game to think about the next game. You know what I mean? You just need to get as much points as possible. Because I think in his mind, he knows Palace is the easiest way to get 3 points in Arsenal next week. Like he knows. So he's trying to just solidify the 3 points now. And then if you lose to Arsenal, or if you lose or you draw, you'd be like, okay, at least we got 3 points against Palace, and it just keeps you in and around like third and top 4. I think that's the way he's looking at it. He's not looking at it as like, oh, Arsenal's my next game. Like, he needs to beat who he's beating now, and then tomorrow focus on whoever is playing on Sunday. Like, it's just weak mentality. Just weak mentality to be thinking like that.
No, I get you. I fully get. And yo, there's over 70 of you lot locked in right now, just under 80. 70 likes. We're at 54 right now. 70 likes and subscriber check as well. We've had one person subscribe. I know out of all the 70 of you lot locked in right now, not everybody is subscribed. Hit the subscribe button. Hit hit the notification bell as well. Continue to get your questions in. I will pick out the best ones. And of course, if you're a member, I will get to your questions as well. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Black Diamond says, we don't have the squad depth to win the Premier League. One Casemiro injury away from disaster. Ten Hag 6 months into a 3-year project. They need to give him time like Arteta got time. Just enjoy the progress, people. And Black Diamond, that's my thought process on it. I've just been enjoying the progress and enjoying the fact that we're in 4 competitions still. Enjoying the fact that I genuinely believe we have a good chance of winning 3 of those 4 competitions. Will we win 3 of those 4 competitions? Honestly, no, I don't believe so. However, I think we have a great chance. And I've not been able to say that in over a decade, where I look at it and go, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Europa League. Obviously, they're not the more prestigious trophies, but they're still trophies we need to win. You know why? Because we are Manchester United in name only when it comes to that. We haven't won a trophy in 2017. Go win that Carabao Cup in February, because that puts a marker down for the season, and that makes the season a success. And then you can build on that, whether that's FA Cup, Europa League, etc. So that's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, Black Diamond, I already know that you know what it is. So it's not surprised to hear you say this whatsoever. And Peter's saying that he's got 3 days to prep to come up with a plan. He'll figure it out. And Z saying Casemiro is stupid. Why not leave Zaha? Martinez and Varane was already back, and I think Zaha wouldn't have scored. No, he had to make that tackle. He had to make the tackle. Zaha was gone. He had to make the tackle. I understand why he did it. Ad says, Flawless, at the end of the day, is it potentially losing to Arsenal such a bad thing? Our run of fixtures after is amazing, and I'm confident we can build up another winning run again to finish top 4. Oh, Ads, don't worry about top 4. If top 4 is your focus and your mindset, don't stress about that. This team has more than enough to finish top 4, and we've had a great start in terms of points in the bank as well. But yeah, losing to Arsenal is a bad thing. You don't want to lose to them just from a morale standpoint. Forget table. We could be first. I mean, they could be first, and we could be 9th or 10th. You know what I'm saying? Like Liverpool and Chelsea, I wouldn't want to lose to Arsenal. No.
Oh wow!
That's bad.
Wow!
Like,
Wow!
why are you saying, man, saying wow? What?
I see what you did there, bro. I see you
See
did
what I
there.
did
I'm not
there,
gonna
what?
comment.
Yeah, what? Are you man not in 10th and Liverpool in 9th?
Okay, man. I see the little dig there. That's okay,
How
man.
is I
Just be one.
explain? How is it a dig? Are Liverpool not in 9th and Chelsea not in 10th currently in the Premier
Yes,
League?
you are in there. Well, you know, I
How is
understand.
it a dig
Listen,
by me stating facts?
bro, let's just move on, bro. Let's move on.
How, I want to know, innit? How is it, if you're going to say I'm taking shots, how is it a shot by stating something that is factual? I'm just using that to point out, like, all the years United have been bad, I've not wanted to lose the Arsenal game, even when we've been bad and they've
No.
been bad. All right,
I
I'll
know,
go
but-
one further. I'll go one further. Arsenal could be 9th and Manchester United could be 10th, and I wouldn't want to lose to Arsenal.
All right, then. Fair enough.
I'm saying, like, it don't matter what's going on. You know what I'm saying? There's so much bragging rights on that game. You don't want to lose to your rivals. So yeah, that's what I'd say on that.
God, oh my God, you're doing my head in, man. Honestly.
What's up?
It's this guy over here.
Oh, Ahmed. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut off, Ato, man. Go to sleep, big man.
Bro, never mind. You live
Man,
in
your
Africa.
Lakers are trash anyway. So why are you talking, bro?
You're on holiday. You're talking about Chelsea at 12 a.m. Concentrate, bro.
And to James, who said, Flawless, your boy Saeed said his chest is gone. Yeah, I know, because Saeed was believing. So when you start believing and these things happen, it's going to feel away. It's definitely going to feel away. Hey, big up Daredevil in the cut every single time, man. Says big up Flawless and everyone else. Love from the USA. Disappointing and frustrating today. This shows we are work in progress. Our target should be the cup competitions. Been preaching to the choir, Daredevil. I've been saying this for the longest. I've been saying this. Yeah, and Ray's saying it here. If a player is running at your back line, you failed as a DM, you have to make that tackle. 100%, you have to make that tackle. You really, really do. Bushra says, too many of them around these parts. My own brother, an Arsenal fan, and yet I agreed with Flawless. I don't even want to be family up on this rivalry. Like, that's what it is. I don't want to lose to Arsenal regardless. Just because there's more stakes on it, that just makes the game even bigger. Like, just forget them being first and us being in third. Or if we're in third or fourth, wherever we are in the table, I want to beat Arsenal. Whether it's at Old Trafford or it's at the Emirates, it's Arsenal. Same way I want to beat Liverpool, Manchester City, Leeds, Chelsea. The list goes on. Like, you don't want to lose games to these teams, regardless. See, I told you this, Marcus, but you didn't want to listen. I told you this repeatedly over the past few days. I don't think I'll be able to get over this result. I swear to God, it's the hope that kills you. I told you. This team's not ready. And now I'm asking people, are we still in a title race? And you got a man like Z telling me, oh, mathematically. That's not why I asked. Are we still in a title race? Don't hit me with legit. Don't hit me with red herrings. You know what I'm saying? How Manchester United still in the title race? It's a yes or no question. Now all of a sudden everyone's quiet. No one got nothing to say now. But I was criticized for this all last week. How can you say United are in the title? And if we beat Arsenal, it will switch. And it'll be United are. And then if we lose the game after that, which I think we got Palace again. If we draw against Palace at Old Trafford, guess what? We're not in the title race. They don't work like that. There's so many games to be played. When you got 57 points?
Are you not in the FA Cup, Flawless?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
in the
they're
FA
on.
Cup.
So that's next week, innit, as well?
Yeah,
Or
that's next
if I'm
week.
not
Yeah.
mistaken.
After the Arsenal
Damn.
game, we got 3 cup games. We got the 2 Carabao Cup legs and Reading in between that.
My word, bro.
I've been saying this for the longest. You know what I'm saying in that? I've been saying
no,
this
the
shit
funny
for the
thing is-
longest. Yeah, go on, Jess. Go on.
When did I don't know, like I asked you about last time about when did top 4 ever become like a thing as like to be brought about? When did it start becoming that title charge talks start at or title race start at January? I kind of get it because obviously you getting out to the half of the season, but shouldn't we really realistically look at if it's still a title race around April, March?
That's common sense, fam. What you're saying there is common sense I'm talking about. Never, ever has a title race shout started in January. People are just desperate and hopeful. They're the 2 things. It's either desperation, hope, or a mix of the 2. And I'm never them. Am I desperate for Manchester United to win this league title? Yes. But I'm fully aware that we are not prepared or prepped. Black Diamond says it all the time. Ten Hag's been here 6 months. We just had our worst ever league season. So you expect to go from our worst ever league season to one of our best? Never. That's just common sense tells you that. Unless you sign 15 new players. If we would have signed
Unless
10
you're doing a
Castro-
Chelsea, quite literally.
No,
Unless
but
you're doing a Chelsea, bro.
no, the problem is,
Yeah,
yeah,
you did.
the problem is, people, because we did it, people think everyone can do it, but people forget that squad was actually had world-class players and just needed a world-class manager to move on. United don't have good players. Like our team had Kante, Matic, and Costa, Hazard, Willian up top. Like these are world-class players at that time. And United don't have that. And I don't understand how they think that they can just go from the worst season to first. And plus, our season was much worse than your season. We were 15th at some point that season.
And
You have to United still have to fix United don't have a spine, bro. Like, yeah, they're still trying to fix their main spine before they can even, get to where they want to get to. So that shit takes, time. It takes currently also the fact that you can't spend. It's probably going to take you 2, 3, maybe even 4 seasons before you can probably be back to United of old or United that can at least compete at the highest level.
I would say 4 seasons. I'll say like probably 2.
And here the thing is, if we have a great window this summer with how the progress is made, I expect us to challenge for the title next season. If we sign 4 players who have the impact of the 4 players we signed, I expect to go and challenge. Not win, but I expect to challenge next season. Because
fair enough.
If this team is further along than I expected it to be, but that's why I'm like, you're not going to go from where we was at to go and compete, and we're in other trophies as well. Well, and Raymond, our fan base is too reactionary, but this is all big fan bases. But yeah, I agree. And this is why I say all the time, and I say specifically to people who are younger and people in the chat, and you see Marcus here saying, oh, this results killed me. I stated this on Man United yesterday. The show before, I stated on Monday's episode as well. What happens if we draw against Palace? Then what? Then what? And now it's happened. What happens if we don't beat Arsenal? Then what? Say we lose. Say we get 1 point from the next 6. Say Arsenal beat us 2-1 or something like that, 1-0. Then what? To me, it don't change anything because we have 3 cup games after that. And I'm looking at those 2. Go beat Forest. I want to be in a cup final in February. I'd be over the moon if that happens. Over the moon. And to Joseph, who says, flawless, can Luke Shaw play CDM? I didn't think he could play centre-back. So he might be able to. But what I'd like to see happen is play Martinez in midfield. That's what I want to see. Play Martinez in there and put Luke Shaw at centre-back along the same back 4 that played City. But we'll see. In turn, I got trust. I think he'll get it right, man. He'll set us up. See? Eric, 10 out of 10 hard. Good to see you here. So still 51 points to go. Nothing is won midway through a season. It's still 51 points. That being said, there's over 100 of you lot locked in, which is sick. But the likes is way too low. How are we only on 62 likes? Let's get out to 80 likes, people. The end goal is 100. Well, yeah, 80 likes expeditiously because I know all of you lot who are locked in have definitely not liked the video and subscribers as well. I know all 100 of you lot definitely are subscribed, so make sure you hit the notification bell. Like I said, like check 1212, subscriber check 1212. Like this is not what we doing, people. So let's bump up. We just got a new subscriber, then big up to you. Well, let's get that up. We're now under 200 away from 5K. Big up to Steve as well. I see you in the chat. Big up all the members, all the regulars, large up. Daredevil says we don't have the depth in our squad to win the title. Challenge maybe for a while, but we can't win the league as of yet. Agreed. Let's see.
I feel like every team that wants to close the gap.
Say that again, Timo.
No, I think every team wants to be that.
But it's my laptop. I don't know what's going on. Jumping out and jumping back in. It's me. 1 sec.
No, I will say this as well, though. I will say this. Like, I feel like every team in the PL, like, if they want to be successful in the future, I think they have to close the gap on the midfield, though. That's the thing. I think United need a big midfield, big time. Like
of course, bro.
Of course.
I mean, this is what they're trying to.
Yeah, you do need.
I agree,
we have one midfielder.
Midfield always the essential to become a successful team, like Man City. Man City are a proper DM, though, like Rodri and that.
Because people got to remember as well, like, Eriksen's doing a makeshift in that midfield. Like, he's not really supposed to be playing in these type of deep areas. Like, he can, but you see the best out of him in, like, more advanced areas, to be honest.
Yeah, he was ass today, bro. He was, in my opinion, he was shocking.
Eriksen.
Hey, you
Do you also think that maybe the players are tired from the City game? Because
I just think it was just a poor
so,
performance.
I
don't think it's tiredness.
They got 3 days.
When we were 1-0 when we was 1-0 up, that wasn't a conversation. If we win that game, no one's talking about tiredness. I just think the players went at it. I don't think it's a tiredness. I don't think Rashford or Bruno or Eriksen or Antony were tired. I just think they put in poor performances. That's what it is. I don't think it's I don't think it's them being jaded or anything like that.
Rashford was especially poor, I think. I think everyone's cussing Antony because, you know, that's the good thing to do. But Antony was better than Rashford.
No, is that Mataza? Are you okay now, Mataza? And I know when Casemiro got that red card,
bro,
yellow card, you were devastated before the equalizer happened.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, all this title charge hype, like, I say quad to flawless all the time just as a joke, right? But I'm not on that. Bro, I want to beat Arsenal. If we beat Arsenal, we do the double on them. If they win the league, I don't care. I have it over them. That's the only thing. We have to beat Arsenal. And, bro, that Casemiro dagger, bro, like, nothing was the same after, man.
No, it was the same.
But all this overreaction I'm seeing, like, all these guys pissed in the chat. Oh, it's like they lost the league on the 90th day, like we're Liverpool at, you know, on the final day or something. Like, what's all this, bro? Like, relax. Like, we weren't ever, like, going for it, really. It was fun.
And also,
like, these guys is tripping, bro.
This comparison of Partey and Casemiro is so much of a disrespectful, I would say.
Of course.
Just leave him alone.
Disrespectful to Partey, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's not
We
even
don't
that.
say his name on this channel, okay? We say number 5.
Yeah, I've seen number 5.
Yeah, but I think Casemiro arguably the best DM in the Premier League.
We know this, man. That's why I don't discuss this. Because when one was at Real Madrid and one was at Atletico Madrid, this wasn't a conversation. It's only because one's now at Arsenal and one's at Manchester United. This is a thing. Same like last season, and people forget because they have short memories because one of them's now playing right back. Varane versus Ben White was a conversation. So that's why I pay it no attention and I pay it no mind whatsoever. Steve says, to be fair, every fan base is reactionary. Some Liverpool fans are Klopp out after 1 loss. If Arsenal go winless in 3, they'll be Arteta out. I hear you, Steve. I agree with this. I think fan bases are way, way, way too reactionary. But it's when I see fellow United fans in the chat being reactionary, and I'm like, what did you expect? You tried
United's
to argue
the
me down
worst.
about this.
United's the worst because we're the biggest. Exactly. Yeah. We're the biggest. So all these motherfuckers is, bro, these little cringy people, bro. So weird.
Like, that's what it is. And I understand being disappointed. I'm disappointed about what happened,
but we're still tied. We're still tied for second right now. Like, it's not like,
how is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because City have a game in hand on us, but we're still tied for second.
Tonight.
Tomorrow. Yeah, tonight, technically for you guys.
Come on, Pep. We need a W.
No, we need Conte to, you know what I'm saying, get his annual 6 points, man, so he could stay at the job.
Do you
They
see
gonna
my?
what?
No, we're not getting the another 6 points because like all I'm saying is, man, get those 2 losses, lose the FA Cup, and then he's gone. Inshallah.
I know Jez
He's
is like
not
smiling when
gone.
he's
He's
saying
gonna
that.
wait for the money.
Conte beating Spurs and again a 4-year contract.
What you mean he's gonna wait for his
Conte
money?
will
What
not
what
be
what you
gone,
bro?
bro.
One at a time. One
What
at
do
a
you mean
time.
with what do you mean with he's gonna wait for the money? We're gonna just sack him then.
No,
You think you can't get sacked?
bro? The contract has run out this season. It's gonna.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can still sack somebody.
Yeah.
What's,
It's even cheaper.
what does
It's cheaper for them. It's cheaper for
Yeah.
us.
And before you might continue, yo, Black Diamond have sent you the link as well. Check your WhatsApp. I've sent it over to you, my guy.
Sorry, Jess. Go on. Sorry, Jess.
No, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter if his contract is going to end up in 6 months. You can still sack somebody. What does that mean?
And to Daredevil, Steve says here, Martinez as CDM should definitely happen. He was excellent in that role at Ajax. I'd like to see him deployed there. I want to see the same game plan as Manchester City. That's what I would like. That's 100. Like, that's the way I would like to see Ten Hag approach it. But if he goes in there and it's McTominay, Fred, and Eriksen, cool. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I'm backing the manager and then he does something I like and then be like, well, that's wrong. All right, let's see if it plays out. And more often than not, Ten Hag's got things right. He's got things right. So I trust him. Well, he's going to get things wrong. Absolutely. But he just has to minimize that. And again, I'm just looking at the progress we've made. Let's see. Steve says, do you think Newcastle will struggle against Palace on Saturday based off what you say today? No. Palace are not good. No.
They're awful, man.
Yeah,
Palace are not a good side. No. Don't let it. Yeah, they drew against my side today. Palace are not good. I'd be very surprised if Newcastle drop points in that game. And I've not even asked you where it's at. It doesn't matter if it's in London or it's in Newcastle. Like, Newcastle should win that game.
Bro, we're terrible. We did a double on them. So
Yeah.
it was just
we only can score 1 goal each.
yeah, it doesn't matter, bro. It was just a piece of individual brilliance. Like there was nothing else in that game. They were terrible. Like with just one great free kick. I reckon if they play the game again tomorrow, United win. So
I don't know. I don't know what Vieira was thinking, but how can he play Edouard up top and then have Mateta in the 10? This was some disgusting stuff right there.
Bro, Eriksen and Bruno were just ass today. If we created more, like we would have killed them off. That penalty, not a penalty.
Has
Like
seen Snoop today? He's gone AWOL after the Copa Challenge.
He's been gone for a minute. It's not even just today, bro.
I need to actually message him to make sure it's good.
Since the Italian Super Cup, though. He's getting beat by Milan, isn't it?
It wasn't just. It's not since the final today. It's been since Chelsea beat them. Since the Chelsea UCL game in the group stages, he's been gone for a minute.
And yo, you lot, there's over 100 of you lot locked in, and we're just under 80 likes. Let's get up to 100 likes now. That was the end goal. Let's get up to 100 likes. Make sure you share this across all of the socials as well. We're trying to keep it at over 100 people in there for the majority of the stream. So and I know we're over 100 of you lot. We just had a couple more subs as well. Hey, get them subs up, people. We're at 4,810. So we want that up to. We're at 10 on that. We want 4,820. That's the plan with the subscriber check as well. So like Man said, like check 1, 2. Subscriber check 1, 2. Let's bump up the likes, people. We're trying to get to 5K so we can do this 5K subscriber party expeditiously, people. So again, man, you lot continue to support as well. And continue to get your questions in. Steve, you wilding with that last comment. Paul says, I didn't see much of the United game. How did Weghorst perform flawless? First half was everything you wanted from him, he did. Like, people are going to criticize him because it's cool, again, to criticize him, but Weghorst did everything I would want from Weghorst. The ball stuck. He was a great fall for others, target man. And in the second half, we just didn't get the ball to him enough. But if he plays like that for the rest of his time here, I'll have no qualms. And bear in mind, nobody around him played well. There was no one around him, but I could say, yeah, you was a 7 out of 10 or above for the entire time. Yes, Black Diamond, what are you saying? You good?
Yo, my brother. Big up the people's prophet, Flawless.
Yeah, man. Big up, man.
and the rest of the panel. You know, I just want people to stay calm. You know, I skip work to take in the game after, you know. But that's it's all good. Relative to Weghorst,
Mhm.
a lot of people not seeing the fact that after Weghorst came off, the pressure on the Palace defense had eased up so much that the centre back started to come forward. And that was the critical effect that he was having on the game that a lot of people missed it. You know, and I spoke to Saeed and Kaz and I told them, listen, the common sense prevail, the title talk and the overhyping because other fan creators, fan channel creators really trying to put that into United fans' head. And we need to remember where we were 6 months ago.
Yes.
This is a 3-year project. And I'm convinced within 2 seasons we're going to be balling out. Why apply all this stress to yourself? We have a genius manager that had to replace 6 players by bringing in 5, of which we had to overpay because of the incompetencies of the board or whatnot. But it's going to take time. So just enjoy the progress.
Yeah.
What's too hard in that?
Yeah,
Look
like
at
that's
the-
where I'm at. Just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And like you've seen what's happened to rivals and where we're at. We're the happiest out. Like minus Arsenal fans, we happier than everybody else in terms of fan bases.
Of course, and people listen. Arteta finished 8th, 5th. All right? He's in his 4th season. They're playing champagne football. Ten Hag has been here 6 months and we already seeing the transition and patterns of play building to give the man the time he deserves. Why try to match up with Arsenal after 4 years?
Yeah.
4 seasons versus a half of a season doesn't make sense. So let's be objective and measure thinking. You know, the sky is not falling. The sky fell on Ahmed's head and it's still on Ahmed's head. It has no other sky to fall on us, people. Just relax. You know, so
Yeah, the sky fell. We seen it last year, and then we
Yeah.
put it. And then Ten Hag picked it back up and put it back. You know what I'm saying? But the sky fell last season. The sky fell during all these rain. The sky
Hey.
was not there. To find the sky, you have to look down and not up. Yeah, go on.
You set them up this evening, huh?
Say that again.
You set them up this evening. You said me on a strange stream to call Winter Silver a prick. What do you think happened to me?
Hey, he started
What
it.
you think?
It was him. He started it. He was in the comments talking rubbish.
What you think that channel did to me? Come on, man.
Hey, it's the engagement. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's for. Casually, she big on Marshall as well, and that big up the whole gang over there. 100%.
Call my
Go on.
Trini brother a prick.
Yeah, man, had to be done because he was in there talking rubbish in it. Steve says, as someone who's watched Antony at Ajax, I'm not surprised whatsoever that he's inconsistent but hella talented. Are Brazilians held to a higher standard in your opinion, regardless of price tag? No, I don't think Brazilians are held to a higher standard. I think he's being held to a standard, one, because he came in for a lot of money. 2, he's at Manchester United as well. But I expected inconsistencies from him. I didn't expect him to walk into this situation. Bear in mind, he's Brazilian, coming to a whole new country at 22 years old. So I'm like, all right, let me see what your output is. What's your overall game? I like his output so far in terms of GNA. Does he need to improve on his overall game? Yes. But what winger at 22 are we going to bring in who's not? Like, show me this 22-year-old who's made. Like, people are hyping up Saka now. Like, Saka's been like that his entire time at Arsenal. He's not. People are hyping up Rashford now, and deservedly so, by the way. We've watched Rashford last season have a horrific season. Rashford ain't been this way the entire time. And Rashford's older than Antony. I'm not sure about Saka. I think they're around the same age. So yeah, that's how I'm looking at it.
Saka's younger.
Yeah, but Saka's been in the Prem for like 4 years.
Yeah, and he's been in the Prem,
years.
and he's from here as well. That adds in the factor. He's from here. Like Antony don't even speak English too tough. So it's kind of like, yeah, criticizing, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's probably picking up swear words here and there.
Yep.
That's what he's probably on.
This is what I would like to ask you. We could rephrase it. With the EPL culture, foreign players are held as xenophobic standard. You hear the most sort of criticisms about foreign players as compared to, a Brit player will get less criticism.
Yeah.
You see it a lot. I mean,
Absolutely.
Antony is actually being more pressured now in 4 months than even Sancho. And I look at the comparative criticism. Yes, Sancho is being criticized, but what they're doing to Antony, I mean, it's almost embarrassing. Calling the guy a flop after 4 months.
Mhm.
You understand? I mean, and a lot of Liverpool fans do because they have Gakpo and they have Funes, and people fail to realize that this is the bias that we have. I am on more than other channels, and on a Liverpool channel, they say, well, Nunes is only 64 million because the 100 million is if you count Adam. Likewise with Mudryk, but Anthony's 100 million. No, they're all 100 million euros that could rise. I mean, based on add-on, they're all the same price. So you hear a lot of people saying Anthony's 100 million and Nunes is only 64 million. No, 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 no. That's just bias. And we can't fall into this trap. And I'm glad that we still have a platform where people could come and get some common sense, you know?
Yeah, man, like just I think I've been telling United fans the entire
They're
time.
calling me
Just
gold
relax.
out of this for a reason.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, just relax. Steve goes on to say Ten Hag obviously knows Antony too, so maybe people place lofty expectations because he knows Antony's tendencies and whatnot. Yeah, 100%. And like I said, I want to see more from him, but I'm still watching and judging him. Like I'm still like, all right, let's see.
Hey,
Let's see how you
I have
do.
a
Go on.
quick stat for you guys, right?
Go on.
So Antony has 21 appearances for United. 4 of them have been off the bench. In those appearances, he has 10 GNA. So 1 and 2, basically, goal assist.
That's calm.
Mohamed Salah, the greatest right winger the Premier has ever seen, the greatest goal scorer the Premier has ever seen, the best right winger in the world, the best player in the world, is having a phenomenal season according to GNA. But if you look at it, he has been shocking this season. But he has been getting those goal assists. 4 of them came off when he played Rangers in the Champions League, like Bournemouth, like blah blah blah, right? He has in 28 games, he has 17 goals, 6 assists. Like it's almost 1.5. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, like, all these guys are getting GNA about Salah, who's playing awful, whose team is in 9th. Yeah, that's not been spoken about, but since it's Manchester United, it's gonna get spoken about. Like, I'm letting you know, right? Like, it's just everyone has a different standard that they're set to. Like, yeah, the brother's not playing well. I told you, the brother's not playing with his right foot. He's just one-legged hopping like a kangaroo out there on one foot. Like, his game is not refined, and he's still getting one and 2 GNA. Like he's new to the league. Like all this stuff. Like it's too forced. Go ahead, sorry, Don.
He has 6 goals, right?
He has 7 goals.
7 goals. That's the same amount as Nunes, not so? And Nunes is a striker.
I mean, it's just like it's so forced. It's so like weird, but like these guys can do what they want. You know why? This is how I know Manchester United are doing the right thing. They have to find every single little detail to go out of their way to go and criticize. Because there's nothing much really left to criticize. We're doing well. You know what I'm saying? The manager's doing well. So that's how I know. Hated, adored, never ignored. That's why they have to cling on to the little things, the little we won here. But then you look at your 9th and 10th in the table. Like,
you know what I'm saying? But that being said, speaking of someone who's hated, adored, never ignored, but shouldn't really be hated, Lewis, my brother, what are you saying, fam?
What's everyone saying?
Are you good, fam? Yeah? Are you blessed?
Yeah, we're all good. Good.
Fam.
But to be fair, though,
why do I was gonna say never mind. Go on, carry on, just never mind.
I was just saying, but to be fair though, like obviously I hear you with the Salah thing not getting really enough slander. I've been actually very vocal about it as well, saying how less of slander he's been coming. Obviously, he has credit in the bank considering what he has been done, and these 2 goals.
Man, big up as well, man. Go on, just sorry.
But obviously, I do agree. For his performance, he's not been called all. But to be honest, Nunes been getting called up by everybody in the world. I think even Gap, he just literally came in and they're trying to do Sancho comes like the way Sancho was getting treated as well. So I do think there's some sort of slander. Like, are you talking specifically about the United fans or rival fans?
I would say this. You just got to hold that, man. And I know it's true now, but when Kai Havertz first came in, everyone was having a go at him, and it's right now because he's shit. But you just got to hold that, man.
Yeah, bro, I'm not, bro.
Before you continue, because what it is for, I only mentioned it. I only mentioned it when people ask me about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't bring this up. I understand fully where it comes from. This is why I don't go out on a limb and defend Antony. It's when people ask me about him, I'm like, all right, this is my thought process on it. And what Taza said, if you're picking out somebody who's getting a goal or assist every 2 games and he's not playing well, which I agree with, cool. If that's the only thing you can pinpoint, cool.
I guarantee you by halftime if he starts by halftime this Saturday, Mudryk hasn't scored a hat trick or hasn't laid on 2 assists. People will go, "What did you spend that money for?"
Exactly.
Bro, I'm only saying this because Steve said in the comment, and I've been saying, "Oh, what do you think of Antony? Oh, how are you giving this one?" That's only reason. I've also criticized him myself. He needs refining in his game.
And you're a fan of his. That's
exactly.
That's how you're fair because you big him up,
bro.
I hear you.
He does not have a right foot. He's hop skipping, but he's only 21. He's gonna take time. Go ahead.
Black Diamond, before you go, one sec, Black Diamond, just hold that for 1 sec. Yo, 87 likes, people. Let's bump that up, man. Let's bump that up. 87 likes. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100 likes. And I know a lot of you lot ain't subscribed here. There's just under 90 of you lot in here. I know everybody's not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell in it. Like I said, we're now under 200 away from 5K. So we're trying to get there. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, go on, Black Diamond.
Yeah, 5K. But I'm saying, Taza, right?
It's going to slap.
We have some things in common. I mean, you're my son, right? You are you. I'm an older head. And Flawless has been trying to teach an older head and a youth, me and you, just not to bite. When we see the bullshit and the criticism, don't bite. I just can't help it. I learn it. So Flawless, who is in between me and you, pause with the logic. We have to learn not to bite. You understand? Because I see how Flawless deals with Kusam. And he never bites, regardless of what is said. And as a big old man like me, I still have to learn to get a conclusion not to bite. You understand? So
because you know what it is, Black Diamond. They can't go at you with sense, so they're gonna run into the jokes. If man could go at you with sense and like actually bring logical debate to whatever you're speaking on, they would. But because they don't, it's like, all right, how can I just go? Let's just create 90 million winger. All right, let me just attack Antony because he's not flying. He's not playing 9, 10 out of 10 every game.
But Flawless, I think that you have taught everybody on the panel composure because I saw Winter Surfer go ballistic on Johnny on a stream. It was magnificent.
Oh yeah. It was
totally triple. So
absolutely.
I think we are learning.
Well,
for sure. It's just
go on, Taza, last point, and then I'm gonna run through some of the comments. So go on, last point.
It's just a discussion. So that's all. Like, he's gonna be fine. And like, like I see Millie said in the chat that if you're 1-footed at 21, you're not gonna develop. He could refine the game though. You know who else is 1-footed? Iron Robin. He's one of the best wingers we've ever seen. I'm not saying Antony's gonna be Iron Robin, but if we can be 50%, 75% of that, I'm more than happy.
And you can improve your weaker foot as well. You can improve your weaker foot. You can. That is something you can do. You can improve it.
And he does have a problem.
Because you don't even have to be exceptional. It just needs to. He can just become reasonable.
Yeah, that's functional.
Yeah, just let it be. Yeah, functional. Exactly. To Lengen Sweet, you know this, but I'll answer this anyway. Flawless are United in the title race. No, we are not in the title race. I can't state this enough. No, I do not believe we are in the title race. My lineup for Arsenal would be this is from Z: De Gea, Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Eriksen, McTominay, Fred in the 10, Bruno on the right, Martial if fit, and Rashford. And then he asked me, what do I agree with his team? Mine is Fred in the 10. Yeah, that's pretty much. Apart from McTominay, I'd play Martinez and have Shaw in there at centre back and play Malacia left back. Pretty much. I put Martinez in midfield and play Shaw as the left-sided centre back, and then play Malacia as the left back. And I wouldn't have Fred in the 10. I'd have a midfield free. But Eriksen would be the one that's most advanced. And just let Fred and Martinez do their thing. That's what I would say. That's just me though. That's what I would go with. I'm saying. That's what I would go with. Let's see. I wanted to get those a couple more. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Ivan Tony says, not really trying to hear it's Ten Hag's first year. You need time to gel. Great opportunity was on the plate to be in a title challenge, whether you like it or not. Plus, didn't Ten Hag spend like 200 million in the summer? So because he spent 200 million in the summer, he's supposed to be in a title challenge. If you believe that is a time wasted, cool. Ivan Tony, wait, is that not Arsenal? You're an Arsenal fan, because I can tell that by
it's
your bio. So, all right, cool. Go on, Timo.
Isn't it like I don't get why people think that if you spend a lot of money, then you can be we're gonna be a title race once you spend it. It doesn't work like that though. That's the problem with some people. I think they're too fickle just because I just seen this club spending this much money and then expecting to be a title challenger. It's not work like that. That's
exactly. So when you say you ain't trying to hear his first, hey, fair enough then, innit? If you don't want to believe that, Ivan Tony, that's on you. I never expected a title challenge because I understood where we're at in it. But if you believe it's a great opportunity on the plate, fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Each to their own in it. You're entitled to your opinion. I wholeheartedly disagree and think you're wrong, but hey, that's football for you.
By the way, in context, last season, unless in Euros, by the way, Arsenal only spent 170.
Yep, I was exactly going to say that.
And this season, they have spent about in Euros 132. That's pretty much 300 mil. So pretty much, if you say 200 mil, should get you to compete for a title, then this season, 100%,
you should win it.
Should win it.
You should clear everyone.
Yeah, but Arsenal has spent 540 million from. I mean, okay, Eric.
Yeah, I just won the last 2 seasons. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So Eric spent 200 million to replace 6 players. It's not to say you reinforce the squad. It's the same thing that happened with Chelsea. They had to replace a hell of amount of players with shallow-minded people that focus on the monetary value. United would have spent 1.2 billion post Alex Ferguson and spent it on Met. Money does not equate to success. We have a brilliant manager, Ivan Toney, or whoever else brings up that argument is because they wrestle because they see what is going to happen. We are an inception of something that is going to be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Adzu says here, a lot of people are forgetting that Antony isn't and never was a G&A merchant. Yes, he can produce every now and then, but if you watched him at Ajax, you know he's a facilitator for others to get G&A. Here's the thing with Ads. I remember when I was on Gold Diggers, shout out to Mina. You can see her on United View as well. And when I was on there at the start of the season, and this is before we signed Antony, I remember her saying that she was concerned about his goals to games ratio and his assists because it wasn't that impressive in the Dutch league. But if you see what he's doing at Manchester United, I like it so far. It's a great start, is what I would say. It's a great start. Again, his overall game needs to improve, 100%. But there isn't a 22-year-old that you look at and go, his game shouldn't improve. And again, very much like the team, Antony's a work in progress. Very much like the team. It's the exact same thing. It's just that one's the team and one's the player. So I need more from the team and I need more from Antony. But I understand it's not going to be all in 4, 5, 6 months. It's not going to be in one season. It's going to be over a 2, 3, 4 year period. But we should get performances and pick up trophies in that period of time. United can still have a successful season. If we win a trophy, Antony did his job. Yep. You can tell if Antony did his job, the rest of the players did the job. The manager did their job. Everybody, because if they don't win a trophy, I'm here criticizing them saying you didn't do your job. To me, and this is just me, so I can only speak for me. My sole objective in terms of long-term goal this season was win a trophy, any trophy, whether that's one of the domestic cups or Europa League. I didn't think we could win the Premier League. I still don't think that now. And Cam got jokes, you know. He says, when Arsenal spent 150 million, we got told we should be in a title race. When United spend 200 million, do it however, it's fine. Arsenal agenda stinks. It's not Cam. Go take that up with them people who said that. Them words, and you know this, them words never left my mouth. Never have I said that Arsenal should be in a title race. So go and take this up individually. I don't take what somebody else has said and then use that against you. So don't do that to me. That's all that is. There's no Arsenal agenda whatsoever. I don't do that. That's what I'm saying. I take you from what you said. You know what I'm saying? Go on, Black Diamond.
Yeah, Cubs, my brother. Right now I'm on the long road. But I got blocked 2 days ago from a channel, from a live. I just asked Troops one question. How much money did you make on selling the Arteta out jersey? And man got pissed, but he was selling Arteta out jersey. So
He was wearing. He was wearing one. He was wearing one.
No, he was selling.
Oh yeah, I remember you selling. Yeah. But did he not? Was he not involved in that? I swear, did he not say he wasn't involved in that, or was he?
No. That was his merch.
Oh, was it?
That was
okay. I stand corrected.
Right?
Yeah.
So I am asking Tams now. You call this man Arteta, he's going on the sports season. Where you stand now? Don't focus on United. Where do you stand?
He said if they beat Arsenal, he's Arteta in. If they win, if they beat us on Sunday. Hey, Fairs comes. Fairs. That's what he said. He said this in the chat earlier on the watch along. He did say that. I swear down. All right, Cam, my bad. Fair enough. Paul said, guys, as a United fan, big fan of Mudryk. Watched him a fair bit of him flawless. Do we hope Chelsea beat Liverpool or draw? Do you think Chelsea are winning? I think it's got draw written all over it. Would I prefer Chelsea to win? Yes, because I can't stand Liverpool. I want them to lose every game. So
come to the away end.
Let's go.
Hey, flawless. Hold on. Before you go on, yeah. Young Hong Lion said, "Big spenders. Arsenal keep wishing you could spend like us. Why don't you spend the money on Mudryk then?"
So yeah, that's what it is, people.
Come to the away end.
I'm good for a minute. You know what I'm saying.
But having said that, I want the Chelsea guys on the panel to listen. Prepare for one of the worst agendas you have ever seen. You see, when Mudryk has a bad game, people are going to forget about Sancho, Antony, everybody. They're going to come out with knives and forks for this young man.
Oh, we're used to it.
Yes. No, this is going to be stink. I anticipate this is going to be lose, especially from the Arsenal fans. And I hope the guys as well.
All he has to do this season, because I've written off the season, man. All he has to do this season is play well and score. Hang on, I'm talking.
One sec.
Let him talk, man. Let him talk. Jesus Christ. The only thing he has to do this season is play well and score against Arsenal and win. That's all he has to do. And shut them up. Because these guys are so salty, thinking that we have overpaid for this guy. Maybe we have, and also are paying him a fortune. When it's come out, we're paying this guy less than we're paying Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Really?
Yeah, 97 grand a week. 97 grand a week we're paying him, right? That's why it's an 8.5-year deal. It works over. It's incentive laden, and also that the difference between us and Arsenal's bid. Remember, they bid 3 times, we bid once. Was literally £5 million. That was the difference. And our add-ons are more achievable, bro. They tried to put a Ballon d'Or add-on in their deal for this guy. A Ballon d'Or add-on?
Well, they put a Champions League add-on on, like they're ever gonna touch that shit.
Brokey.
Exactly.
Broke boys.
Broke boys.
The negotiations are ridiculous, and also they've had a 6-month free run at this guy. Yeah, no, we didn't even show any interest till late December or early January. They had 6 months, right, to do something with this guy, and apparently they didn't even contact the club first. The Shakhtar guy said it. They didn't even they contacted the player first, which is probably what happens in most deals. But you know what I mean? They didn't like the way Arsenal handled their deal. Do you know what I mean?
So if you know what, it makes sense why they're
trolling them on Twitter afterwards.
It makes sense why they sent Edu to Poland when the deal was done in Turkey.
Yeah, he's still in Poland, probably, bro. That's what he's still in Poland. You know.
It is. Hey, big up to what's it called? Big up to my guy JG from King of the Hill TV. He says Man United meltdown says I'm good over here, fam. You know what I'm saying? I say this: we win more trophies than you this season. I say that. You know what I'm saying? I'll go out on a limb and say that. United win more trophies. We win more trophies than Arsenal this season. I'll say that now.
Yeah. I'm fuming. Like, first, you man take 3 points off City, then you drop points to Palace. You man are helping Arsenal, bro.
Hey, no. Wait, who scored the goal, Lewis, today? Who was the equalizer from?
Lise.
Yeah. And where did he come from?
He's academy, isn't he?
This
is why we booed him out.
Yeah. It's your lot. Yeah.
Cobham ruining everything again, man.
You will not switch this on my football club.
Cobham
are going to win Arsenal the league.
Cobham ruining the world again, man.
Cobham. I'm saying yes,
If
JG
you lot
Carabao
beat
Cup,
Arsenal,
100%.
Please beat Arsenal on my life if you lot lose.
Oh yeah, nah, we won't lose to Arsenal. I'm still confident going into that game. Obviously, I'll discuss that more on the Man United's tomorrow and Friday. But yeah, I'm still even without Casemiro, I'm still confident going into that game. We still have players who can hurt them. We still have a manager who can implement a game plan. We still got great defense as well on top of that. So it's all is not lost. But yeah, no meltdown sayings over here. I'm good.
And
I'm cool, calm, and collected. Go on.
we've beat them before.
Bad to hear.
Yeah. How we beat? Yeah, I'm on top of that.
We beat them before.
Yeah, like I don't worry about it whatsoever. I don't. But yeah, don't put it on us, Lewis. Like we're not supposed to. Don't do that. Blame City, innit?
You lot
That's
were
who you
meant to
should blame.
beat Palace, bro.
Yeah, we
You
wasn't.
and we did that. We're shit.
And then your Cobham graduate spoiled it. You know what I'm saying? Like Surfer said, Cobham spoiling even more. You know about Cobham spoiling.
Nah,
the club?
man. I bet you lot had like a couple chances you should have scored
No,
or something.
we
I don't know.
didn't,
I didn't
fam.
watch it.
Yeah, no, fam. We were bad. We were bad today. Going forward, we weren't good. We weren't good. You know what I'm saying
Beckham's up front, Lewis.
we
What?
weren't it.
Beckham's up front, bro. At least he's better than Havertz, still.
Yeah,
Well,
Vegas
probably is.
was fine today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what? Did he have a 5 out of 10?
I'd say a 6.
Yeah,
He's
he's
about
better.
6.
He's fine.
I
Yeah.
swear, if this, I got to say, when this is a Vickers transfer, I know why Man United fans are accepting it. It's because Ten Hag wants it. I swear to God, if this was Ollie, if this was last season, Ollie tried to get
Oh, of course.
you guys,
Like Igalo,
you
bro.
guys,
You know why? You know why? Because it's different. It's like Jez. Like, I'll use it as an example. It's like Jez. If he has a bad take, I'm like, all right, that's my guy, Jez. But if Ryan said the exact same thing as a bad take, I'm a crucify him. I'm praising you, Jez. That's a compliment.
I know. But the thing is, don't
I'm
put
just
me in
using-
names like.
I'm just using you. No, I'm saying you're above. I'm using you as an example to say if you had a bad take, I'd let it slide. I'm like, that's Jez. That's rare. You know what I'm saying? And that. But if Ryan does, I'm just gonna tell him out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the GOAT analyst. Don't say that.
You are one of the GOAT analysts.
But we still, you know what it is though. But still, even if it's an example, don't put me with names like Ryan, man. It puts my rep down.
Hey, relax, big man.
I hear you.
That's a German in him, bro. So
that's a definite
relax,
mid-table, man. That's a definite mid-table.
Relax.
Wait, hold on, mid-table, man. We challenge for the Champions League, mate.
Champions League.
It's immediate. It's Champions League.
Champions League. This guy can't speak English, bro.
Where's Pakistan trying to qualify for the
Pakistan, man? Say the name right. Say the name right. I can't even understand what you're saying, cuz.
But back to the point that you're saying there, Surfer. Yeah, because it's like I'm much more lenient with Ten Hag making mistakes than Ollie. Because like in Ten Hag, I actually trust. If Ollie would have played Casemiro today, I would have hit the roof.
Hey, you could have bought
I'd hit
Depay for 3 million.
Hit the roof. We're still sleeping on him, man. We're still sleeping on him. We're still sleeping on Depay, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that's what man keeps telling me.
This
We're
is
still
his
sleeping
chance,
on him.
man. This is
the
chance.
This is the chance to show up what he is, man. But hey, now funny enough though, like even though like, you know what this reminds me of, like, because like literally when you talk about if Ten Hag wants, I want to, well, you get me to the guy that has no knees, man, and I'm seeing the space of Sonny Yono from Roma, and I already talked about many. The guy that has had two ACLs in both his knees.
So we've been linked to him. Is there anything strong though?
Yes, we put him in the bids.
Hey, what position does he play? Wait, no, you talking about United or Spurs? Spurs. Oh, my bad.
Bro, and I'm seeing.
Who gives a shit, Jazz?
No,
I'm trust Conte, man.
My head is hot again, like, bro. We're trying to employ somebody as
Jazz.
no knees.
Jazz in the mud Thursday, man. You know what I'm saying? And in the mud Thursday night.
Bro, the biggest tank of all time.
It's gonna be a mud bath or a mudslide.
I got the script written down already.
Yeah, man. Make sure you do. You know what I'm saying? And that. Yeah, that being said, to everyone who's locked in the mud is back. It'll normally be Wednesdays, but Thursday night. So it'll be live tomorrow at 11:30 p.m.
Spurs game. Damn.
Yes. After the City and Spurs game. Yes, it is, isn't it?
After Spurs crash on City, man.
And to JG, you know what? United going to win this season that you'll never touch European stuff. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pick up a European trophy. You feel me? That's what we're going to do this season. So your club's never done in its history since 1866 to 2023. I never will. You know what I'm saying? But enjoy trying to fight City for
the Arsenal.
If it's defunct, you know what I'm saying? No. If it don't exist, they don't exist no more. Nah. Don't bring me no cup when it's cup.
Like
what I'm saying.
West Ham with no European trophies.
I don't even know which cams that is. Which cams is that? Yo, what are you saying?
Yo.
Yeah, right. I didn't know if it was you or the other cams. But what are you saying? No, you good?
My
fam?
Wi-Fi is bugging.
Your Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Liverpool come.
Bugging like upward full of goal.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Bugging like Trent in transition, bruv.
Yeah, all them ones.
That was too good.
Any more?
Yes.
Anyone got any more?
Yes, that will soon come. Yes,
Bugging
Jay,
like Gerrard's touch against Chelsea.
Yes, it's bugging like your Premier League title defense. What's it bugging like?
Damn.
Bugging like
Bugging
Trent
like
at
the
the back
quadruple hype.
So let's allow me to put something out there now.
Yeah. One
Oh
sec
my
before
God,
you go. Before you do that, Black Diamond, give me 1 second. You lot. Hey, 94 likes, 6 more, man. Girls to 100 likes, you lot, which is sick. Girls up to 100 likes, and yo, subscribe as well. Again, I know all of you lot, all 100 of you lot ain't subbed. I know this for a fact. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I said 4,820. We're 5 off. You know what I'm saying? So hit the subscribe button, people. And to JG, before Black Diamond goes, yes, we're beating Barcelona. You know what I'm saying? In that. Yes, that's not Barcelona revolt. Go on, Black Diamond.
Against Andreas Christensen.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
You lot. I watch you lot with Andreas Christensen fail to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
There you
We'll be
go.
okay.
100 likes. Get to 125 next.
Yep. 125 is the next step. But yeah, go on,
That's
Black
next.
Diamond.
Right. So to date, I have never been cooked on a stream chat or in a panel, right? Undefeated. So I'm going to give people the opportunity to cook me.
Yo, is it just you or is Black Diamond? Is Black Diamond? What's it called? Your audio's not the best.
Talking from someone's pocket as well, man. You know what I
Your
mean?
audio's not the best, yo. I don't know if you've got headphones, plug them in. If you don't, take them out, maybe.
I got earbuds on.
Yeah, take them out and we'll see.
Yeah, those are not good, man, on StreamYard sometimes, man.
This guy's like
Have you read that
Holland,
news about
Charles
Maguire
Pocket.
going on loan to West Ham?
What's the news?
Maguire on loan to West Ham.
I heard about this, yes, but if we're not gonna replace him with anybody, I wouldn't let him go.
Hey, you know
Ivo,
McTominay
when's
might leave
Enzo
to
joining Chelsea,
Newcastle.
man?
I did hear
When's
that too.
Enzo joining Chelsea?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better, Black Diamond. That's better. Yeah. Go on, say what you're saying.
So gonna put my head on a block. The ability to get cooked. So Weko scores 10 to 12 goals before the end of the season.
I don't think that's wild. I said
In all
8.
comps? In
Yeah,
all
no,
comps?
yeah, I'm
Or
guessing
all
in all
comps.
comps. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
guessing.
okay.
I don't think that's wild.
Yeah, that's not wild.
I said about 8. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I said 10 to 12 in all comps. So if he doesn't,
5.
they could cook me.
Yeah, that's fair. What I'm saying in that. That's fair. But back to what Timo said. I heard about the Maguire to West Ham. I heard about what was the other one? McTominay leaving, which as all whether it's true or not, this is great news long term. Short term, they need to stay because our squad is thin. But long term, the likes of Maguire and McTominay, they're not getting game time. They're no longer first choice players. I like that. So that's good. The same Barca who just beat Fergie's not here anymore. Who just beat Real Madrid and top La Liga, who just struggled against Palace. All right, JG. I just watched Barcelona go out in a group with Victoria P. Now what? I watched them fail to get out of a group with Victoria P. What are we talking about? Name me 5 Victoria P players.
Math doesn't work.
I can do this exactly. You know what I'm saying? A fighter beats B fighter. And nah, it don't work like that. They failed to get out of a group with Victoria P in the Champions League. I watched them struggle twice against the Inter Milan side, who was shocking as well. Come on, man.
Can I say something?
Styles make fights.
Yeah.
Can I say something real quick? Like, you know, Evan Bamba man. I like his mentality. How much do I get him? How much?
Emerson swap deal, man. Emerson swap deal.
Oh, stop. Hey, I'll take a Harry Kane swap deal. Jez, 45 plus Harry Kane?
100 and Iron Wan-Bissaka.
I can't lie.
No. Actually, no. 45 plus Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
One at a time.
How much?
45 plus Aaron Wan-Bissaka for Harry Kane.
Raise it to 80, and I think
you crazy. You were selling him for 65.
No, but today I just seen a report saying that Levy's looking for 100.
He's
Oh,
got
so
he's
he
got
could go-
some front. He's got some front, and he won't even pay them 45 for Pedro Porro. The release clause. You know what I mean?
Bro, he's on crack.
He's
He's
killing-
taking
but,
like 100
apparently,
million.
He's like the
apparently-
boys in the chat, man.
No, but
Stingy as
what do
fuck.
you guys think? Like this guy refused to pay like 5 mil plus Joshua Nana for Jack Grealish. Back then, the guy's a crackhead. But the thing, funny enough, I did see a report earlier because I want to ask as well. I literally lucky to talk about Kane. Apparently, Man United are kind of concerned about getting Kane because of his age and profile, because they want to have someone who's younger and faster. What do you think about that?
I did. Makes sense. I'm for that. I've said this for the longest, and you know this, Judge. Why I always talk about being pace and power and athletic. They're the things that Harry Kane lacks. This is why he
He's
wouldn't
so
be my
going
first choice.
Newcastle, man. He's going.
He
Newcastle.
complements that front three, though. Would you not say?
Nah, bro, we need Harry
Again,
Kane.
But again comes, this is why I'm not against it. I'm just saying he's not my first choice. But if it's Harry Kane at the right price, cool.
Hey,
I have no issue with that.
At the same price, who you taking, fellas? Harry Kane or Tony?
Tony.
Oh, nah, you
Because he's
crazy.
younger. Because he's younger.
Yeah, but Tony wouldn't be around.
Because he's
Would
younger.
you take Osimhen as well from Napoli?
Yeah,
I've not seen enough
that's
of
my
Barcelona.
first
They
choice.
wanted 100 million.
I like his
Pay it,
profile.
pay it. I don't care. Pay it.
I like his
for Osimhen.
profile.
Listen,
Break the
I've been
bank.
following Osimhen since he was 16. When he first got his rare illness and almost died. That boy's story from then to now. When Haaland was scoring goals at Dortmund, I was saying that Osimhen is the black Haaland with more tech. He is that good.
Bro, get him in.
He is that good.
150, 200, whatever. Pay the money. Get him in.
Exactly.
And to JG says, just remember you couldn't win Europa group with Sheriff and Omonia, and Barcelona failed to get out of a group with Victoria P. What are we talking about? That's a Europa League group they was in.
And that's
What
when
we talking about?
Cristiano Ronaldo had
And
started.
Ronaldo on top. Like, I can do this. They was in a Europa League group. Mine is Bayern Munich. Inter Milan are a European level side. Victoria P at Conference League level, and they failed to get out of that group. But hey, hype up Barcelona or you want in it. You know what I'm saying? Remember, they dunked on you in the Champions League final as well. You know what I'm saying? But we moved. Go on, carry on, you lot.
Hey, don't
Carry
forget,
on.
they also dumped Arsenal in 2016 as well.
Bro, Barcelona fucked up everyone, man.
What?
Yeah.
At some point,
They did?
everyone hates
Except
Barcelona. man.
Liverpool,
Yeah,
to be
but
fair.
they know they dunked on him. But yo, they didn't stop me from winning my only ever Champions League final. They didn't do that.
Damn,
07, 08 semi-final.
Thierry Henry on the dark side to win the Champions
That
League.
is so unnecessary.
Yeah, I had to leave.
And then took our biggest legend. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, we move.
Hey, no, the funny thing is, man. Hey, remember when Usman Dembele shopped Ben Davis to the shops? Oh my days! No, I can't lie. I was actually happy like on that day. Like we lost that game like 4-1, but that meal, the Barcelona presented, man.
Was
what
it
a
at
team
Wembley,
it was.
Jez?
No, it wasn't at Wembley. It was at the Camp Nou.
Do you remember the previous season? Barcelona finished third in a group with Bayern, Benfica, and Dynamo Kiev as well.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The season
Yeah, I
before.
remember.
And then
Yeah.
they
And
lost.
then
They
lost
lost
Wembley.
who they get knocked out by who was it? Was it Frankfurt that knocked them
Yeah,
out?
it was Frankfurt. It was Frankfurt. Yeah.
They stuffed them, didn't they? Like 3-0 at the New Camp or something like that. It was,
Yeah, because people thought like Barca gonna play West Ham, and I'm
because
so
they beat
thankful for-
Napoli in the playoff. Do you remember they beat Napoli?
Yeah,
in the
they did.
playoff?
But
Yeah,
they did. Just which is crazy to think what happened to Napoli over a span of like 6 months since.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes really like recruitment, everything's key, man. Like you don't need to be spend. Also, you can spend the big bucks as well and still be good. But I like these low key deals as well. Like which benefit the team. Like it needs to be a balance sometimes, you know.
Bro, they spent 10 mil on that demon.
Hey, he's coming to City soon, man.
Oh, no.
Kamara.
No.
Kvaratskhelia, the left winger for Napoli.
Jez, shut up.
Shut up, Matosha, man. You bum.
Bro, don't put that energy out there, bro. This idiot, bro. What's wrong with you, Jez? Shut the fuck up, bro.
I don't even know what you guys was arguing about initially. I don't know
I know,
why.
because he's saying shut because I said get Kvaratskhelia to City.
Oh, see, I don't even know who the players are talking about.
Shut up, bro. Like, why? Why?
Pakistan versus
Why?
Ghana beef, man.
You should up too, man.
This idiot, Jez. I hate you.
Hey, man, tell the Pakistani league to get some Champions League up, man.
Hey man, go get your get back on Uruguay, man.
If you got about that,
Slide for Ghana.
I saw someone was crying after the
Slide for Ghana. Y'all weak.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. See, but you lot, yeah, go on, Jess.
Tell them to get a
You lot, get your questions in the chat. Get your questions in. Get your sporting questions in. Give me a young striker, please. I'm begging. That's my preference. That's why when Taza asked me the question about Tony or Kane at the same price, I said Tony, just from an age perspective. That's all it is. But I'm not against Kane. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against Tony. Osherman, because of his profile, I'm not against. Vlahovic, I'm not really much like.
It might be a stupid question, but are Chelsea fans willing to say Harry Kane?
Of course
they would. Of course they would.
Nah, because I saw some that said, I saw some
take
like,
who?
Harry Kane.
Yeah. I'll pay the Uber.
Because the funny thing is, I saw somewhere on my timeline, I can't find it, but there was a Chelsea fan saying that they don't want Harry Kane because there's a butler.
It's not even that. Like, I feel like there's a history behind.
Wait, Timo, you agree?
Yeah, hold on. I'll say like, because some people I heard that they don't want Kane because we have some bad history dealing business with Tottenham and that. I do understand that in some case, but
I think with Bowley being there, as long as the money is right, I think Levy is willing to sell in it. But it's kind of great that I see Chelsea fans say they don't want Harry Kane. They got Kai Havertz front.
You're forgetting this
Kane,
guy
man,
Levy,
Havertz
right?
front three, man. I'll be
This
there.
guy Levy, we bid 50 million for Modric. He said F you and sold him a year later to Real Madrid for 30 million. Do you know what I mean? This is the type of guy you're dealing with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
He's
idiot,
petty.
right? He's very petty, right?
And one thing I don't like about when people like they criticize Kane for like not winning Spurs a trophy when we've seen better players at Spurs not win them a trophy. Like
Luka Modric.
We've seen much better players than Harry Kane fail to win them a trophy. Not that Kane is exempt from criticism, but that's why I don't put too much stock in him not winning a trophy there. Because we've seen Bale and Modric are two of the best players we've seen in the past 10, 15 years. And they couldn't do it.
Bro, what would a Carabao Cup and FA Cup do for his legacy? I don't understand. Like,
it's just to get him over the hump. You need it.
Yeah.
It would.
I don't know, man.
He needs it, man.
I'm sorry.
I agree with you, Cams.
I'm sorry, man, because you guys will go. There's an argument. Oh yeah, Harry Kane, one of the best Premier League strikers in history. Yeah, what did he win? What did the goals matter if he didn't win it?
Actually, that's a funny question because I had a debate the other day. Know the team that Poch had? The best, everybody at their best.
Yeah.
But instead of Kane, Bale is in that team, the 2013 version. Does Spurs win like the Premier League then?
Yes.
I think you win the Champions League, not the Premier League.
Yes. If you put him in that Spurs side, yes.
I mean, I said replace Kane for Bale in that Poch team that he had.
With
like,
Dembele and Wanyama and all that.
Yeah, and Adebayo, and all them.
Yes.
But instead of Kane is Bale.
Yes.
I think you've got a real good chance because Bale was like basically free roaming all over the place.
Yeah, you've got a better
Harry Kane at that time was more of the centralized striker. He didn't drop deep as he is doing now.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. You do. To me, I've said this before. Like when someone popped up in a Man United and was like talking about, Kane's at Benzema's level. I'm like, if you put Benzema in that side, they win something. I'm not saying necessarily the Premier League, but they win something. They win a Carabao Cup or FA Cup. Right? They win something.
You put Kane in that Real Madrid side last season, they don't win the Champions League. That's
Exactly.
They do not.
Exactly. That is it. And that's not a shot at Harry Kane because I don't think there's another striker on the planet you put in that Real Madrid side and they win the league.
Even Lewandowski.
Win the Champions League. Oh, yeah, even Lewandowski.
You don't win that. I don't
whoever.
care.
You put Haaland in there, whoever. No. There's no other striker you look at 9 and go, yeah. Because that side wasn't good. Side wasn't good. That's all.
Prime R9 and like Noodle Hair Ronaldo. That's the only two people.
Yeah, like you have to go back like from years ago and go get legends and then go, yeah, you. But that's it. But yeah, I'm with you, man. I prefer a younger striker. I'm really trying to see Kane. What's Kane 31, 32? Well, yeah, go on.
I don't think Chelsea would go for him.
Age.
I think we're on this. Yeah, I think we're on this like
Project Youth.
Yeah, like it's like just players under 25. And we got Nkunku coming in. If João Felix bangs, we'll try and go for him as well. So
that's what I was thinking. if you
That's why I think he goes to. I think he goes to Newcastle.
This is what I was
I think
thinking.
he should wait another year if he goes to Newcastle.
But it's
Well,
the
he
thing.
could go on a
but-
free, couldn't he? So he could have his pick.
Yeah, in the
then if he
season
waits
after.
another year.
But you know what the issue is like? I
Maybe
would say
30,
because
though.
Bayern. Because the thing is, Bayern is very interested in the summer, and I can definitely see them trying to do a bid in. But the issue is like, and I've said this, I think he's a bum if he doesn't accept the offer for Bayern in the summer, just to wait another year for Newcastle or a Premier League team. That's just my opinion, though. I get the record and he's close, but at the same time, I'm gonna get some silver.
Oh, the record. Listen, the record don't mean anything unless you got something behind it, man.
To him,
This
it
is why-
does.
this is-
To him,
I
it
don't.
does.
Well,
I think.
that's to him,
this for
that's
me, yeah.
fine, but
Yeah, no, but
to
I'm just
everyone
saying.
else, to everyone
a
else,
team
it's
sport.
not going to mean anything. It's not
It's
going
a
to
team
mean anything.
sport.
I can't
Yeah,
imagine
no,
him
but-
speaking German. I'll be honest.
But
Yeah.
even
I mean, he has to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't have
Alan
to.
Shearer, the greatest thing about Alan Shearer, yeah, he's got the thing, but he's got at least a Premier League title with Blackburn behind him. You know what I mean? He didn't win anything else, but at least he's got a league title to show for it. If Kane goes through and breaks the record, who cares? It's like any record points total in NBA or something like that. Who cares? Alan Irvine's one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He doesn't have any rings, right?
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like more
what sets
people
him
talk
apart.
about Shearer's goal record though than his Premier League title.
Say that again.
I feel like more people talk about Shearer's goal record than his Premier League title.
I think they talk about it because Kane's so close to it. That's the way they talk about it because Kane's an English striker as well.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, if we get new owners before the summer and like everything goes over, we'll get him in the summer. United,
You're
so
getting
United.
Ratcliffe, man.
Yeah, you're getting
I'll
Ratcliffe,
be
bro.
happy with that.
See,
I'll be so happy.
Don't
with
get it
that.
twisted. Don't get it twisted. Like I want me personally, I want him to be sold anyways. Because like it's 1 year left on the deal. Might as well just take the money and everything that
Jez,
go over.
you know Levy hates selling to English clubs. You know that.
This is what I'm trying to say. Like this,
You're-
you kind of like because I can only see this going. It's gonna track to the end. He's gonna wait for bidding wars and stuff.
Yeah.
But really, like it's a weird situation. Like I said, for me, I would like it to just be over quickly in a few early days of the window. To be honest, so he can just go. It's not getting toxic. Like, I don't want to come back to preseason and see this guy even training. To be honest, this whole the way I look at it. But it's just going to be interesting to see is United willing to go and really and say, you know what, forget Kane, we want somebody younger, or he's England's best number 9. Let's go and take it because again, also for United, it's another way of marketing, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
England's best
I'm
number
telling
9.
you, we're doing that. I'm telling you.
I could see us definitely, but it'd be interesting to see what Ten Hag wants to go with in terms of profile. Paul says here, have any of you watched what's his name?
It's Terran Murphy from Lorient. Oh, he's so good, man.
All right,
that name was bugging me then. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you know why? That's why I paused because I thought man's trying to trick me. I thought he was trying to get me. That's why I stopped. Right? I was like, yo.
He's nice, actually footballer.
Yeah, I was like, all right, this is safe to say, innit? I was like, this is safe to say. With ball in the Premier League, I think he's good enough for United, dream striker. However, for United, Sesko, I don't know. Like
Yeah,
I said,
bro.
Murphy striker. You could have said any. I have no idea about
Benjamin Sesko, man.
I have no
Only
idea.
if we
Sesko,
could get
bro.
him.
You're a fan of Sesko?
He's so good. He is so good, bro. He's big, tall, fast, young, technically good. Like he's everything, bro. He's so good. Yo,
Size doesn't matter.
Pause, man. What the hell?
Pause, man. Chill out.
What the hell? Bro, he's got
Yo,
all the
Counts is a
attributes.
dick, you know. Yo, Counts is a dick. Yo, this guy said, damn. This guy's an idiot. I wasn't even thinking of anything. I was just like letting you say what you wanted to say.
He's like,
I'm gonna
if
say
Darwin Núñez was technically secure, could hold up the ball.
I don't know any like Sesko. I've not seen it. I watched him play when they played Arsenal, right? In the Europa League this season. I think that's the only time I watched him. I swear they played Arsenal.
No, he played us, innit?
Oh, was it you lot? Yeah, you. That's it.
yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was an English club. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it was an English club. Yeah, he did.
Was it the one they lost when Tuchel got sacked? Was that one?
I think it was the draw.
No,
They
that
did
was
not draw.
Zagreb. That was Zagreb that beat.
Oh, that was Zagreb. Yeah.
Austin scored.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when they drew that dagger at the bridge was beautiful, man. I called it.
Yo, Flawless, before I go,
Yeah,
I just want to put out something out there because I was observing a debate today.
Mm-hmm.
This Jim Ratcliffe guy is trying to purchase a club, not through his personal finances, but through
his company, his gas company, right? If you look at the business models, the US Open Yacht, he take over that. He's in charge of Mercedes-Benz and in charge of Nice. In all his business operations, they derive dividends. They must take dividends because they answer to certain shareholders. As compared to with Bowley, with Chelsea, he has a 10-year clause where he's not going to take dividends. So everything is going towards players and infrastructure. A lot of Nice fans, and Jez might know about this, a lot of Nice fans are Ratcliffe out. So there's a lot of nostalgia because he was Manchester born and he's a Manchester fan. That doesn't necessarily make it that he's going to be the best owner. Absolutely. And that is why people like Said was saying it's better the Qataris come in, people who already have money, not really looking to derive dividends, but they have so much of finances, the club could be like a hobby to them where they will give the proper injection without demanding. So it's just something I wanted to put out there that people should think before, Ratcliffe is the guy or whatnot.
I said before that I would much rather have the Dubai Investment Corporation, I think it is, like, or something like that, or some Middle Eastern owner with a lot of fuckload of money. But you'd say that, Black Diamond, but I remember when he did the interview with Chelsea, like just before they were bought, he's like, yeah, I'm entering the race really late, and he's like, I have money, I'm not trying to make any money. He said this in an interview, so you might be right. I'm just like, because I remember him saying this, and he's like, we don't need money, I make a ton of money, so this is I want to own a sporting franchise, and I want to, have that as like a prize trophy kind of thing. So,
but he already has 3, and one problem that the Rain Group had with him as compared to Bowley's proposition, he was not prepared to do what Bowley did by declaring he was not going to take dividends for 10 years. And that is why Bowley got the initial he got through with Chelsea. So it's just food for thought.
That's a good point, man. It's a good point.
Yeah,
they could take dividends as long as they invest in the club, get the infrastructure right, build a stadium or refurbish whatever Old Trafford, invest heavily, consistently. Who cares if they take dividends? In my opinion, like I don't really care.
When he went to Nice,
that's nice.
Nice fans were overjoyed because they were thinking, okay, he's coming in, we will be able to compete with PSG. Right? It never materialized. That is why I say a lot of the fans are Ratcliffe out. So again, it's just food for thought. Anyway, I'm looking to jump out. It was blessed chatting with everybody. Flawless, big up the panel, Winter, Plaza, Jazz, Cams, anybody at King Louis. Chat to you all soon. Bless up, man.
Yeah, man. Black Diamond, love every time. Yeah, big up.
Yeah. Can I also say
this team was doing better before that ownership as well? I might be wrong, but I'm sure they were.
I have no idea.
That's why the team did better. The team did better.
They did do better. That's fair. That's
I know the F1 team before him was
exactly. No, the F1
team
after
him, before the F1, him was they were terrible. They won nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
With him, they won 7 years in a row.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
And he invested he invested a lot of money into that F1 team as well. Like one thing he does is that he spends his money. So maybe before he can get it back, I don't know. But into the F1 team, he basically sponsors Mercedes into building the best car.
If he buys Man United, it's not going to be with all of his own money. He's only, but in comparison time, if the Glazers are looking for $5 billion, that's basically half his net worth, and I don't see him spending half his net worth on Man United without having backers there.
Well, that's fair.
So
even if he is a fan,
it might be a consortium. I know he's a fan, but
yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's his company. It's his company.
Billionaires stay billionaires by being smart. Yeah, he's not going to spend half his net worth without having some financial backing as well. So whether it's a consortium or another partner, I don't see him buying it all out on his own.
Yeah, I agree.
Before you man continue, all right, 109 likes, people. Like check 1, 2. Let's get up to 120. Let's add to that. Let's add 11 on that. Let's get to 120 likes. And I know there's over 80 of you lot locked in. Everybody here is not subscribed. I know so. You know what I'm saying? I know all 80 of you lot. Well, over 80 of you lot are not subscribed. hit that subscriber button as well, man. Hit that subscriber button. It is rolled to 5K people. Obviously, today we went under 200 away from 5K subscribers. So hit that subscriber button and hit the notification bell as well. I want to see the subscriber number go up. We're at 4,815 currently. So we're looking for 5 more.
I don't think
to get us to
these
4,820.
bozos in the chat have got the guts to hit the like button or subscribe.
See that?
Man.
Are you lot just gonna let Surfer
got
call
the
you
guts,
bozos or you
man.
not gonna
They're
surprise?
scared, man.
I think they're scared personally.
You're all like Spurs, man. You ain't got the guts to dare us to do nothing. That's what you guys are, man. In the chat, you bozos.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What did I do?
You shut up, Jez. You don't support
Yeah.
them. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Jez.
Actually, I don't support them. Up them to City. Come on, City. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. You bozos in the chat.
Yeah.
Go on,
I don't even know what this brother just said, but yeah.
This potato, guys. I don't know what's happened today, but like, you know what?
I'm just trolling.
All I'm saying is, man, hold up for the yellow card, man.
Oh,
No,
that's just it,
Yeah.
Jez.
I'll be here.
That's a low blow, Jez, man. A low blow.
When Conte gets a 2-year extension,
after this stream.
Please do.
Look
I
at
wish
the
Conte
Watson,
got
if Conte
when Conte gets a 2-year extension at Tottenham, I'll be there.
I'm leaving the club. I'm canceling my membership. I'm going to Newcastle. Eddie
hype.
Hoffman up the Magpies, man.
Magpies
everything.
Are you trying to hook someone up from Newcastle? Isn't it, Chaz?
Oh my god!
I'm not. Don't do that. Man, try it. Don't do that. Boo! Don't try that, man.
Timo. We told you literally the other day. Man. Bottom row is not all about that, man. We all about the football.
Yeah.
This guy.
This guy's crazy,
This guy is weird, bro.
This guy's crazy, yo. I'm talking about Timo. Let me get back to this. Go on, Jez. Go on. Last point. Go on.
Nah, he's. This is what I'm saying. You can tell that this guy be going to every game.
Yeah, serious, yo. This guy thinks we're in the terrace or something. You know what I'm saying? Atletico Madrid are set to sign Memphis Depay for a fee of 2.6. And when I say the terrace, people, I'm talking about actual football terrace, not the football terrace YouTube channel. Shout out to the football terrace YouTube channel before anyone tries to start any fake beef. You know what I'm saying? I know what you lot like. Don't start no fake beef.
Nah, they're gonna clip it up. Hey,
yeah, they're gonna try to clip it.
Hold on, Terry. Hold on.
So shout out to Terry. Shout out KJ, the whole football terrace gang, man.
Did you about Flawless last night? He said it's
Yeah.
to the terrorist people.
That's what it is, isn't it?
This is how
Talking
rivalry
actual
start.
football terrorists is really dope, man. It's really dope.
Hey, football terrorists. Hey, man, we out here.
Hey, no, we are not out here. No, that's Taza by himself. Go approach him by himself.
On your own.
Come collect your chains, bro. Come collect your chains.
On your own.
Not the Chelsea.
Did you guys hear about Sarcasm CTV sending strays on the football terrace?
Yeah, you can imagine someone clipping it trying to do it and me having to explain it, innit? I'd be like, yo, it's not that. I'm saying. So yeah, love to the terrorist people. Jesus.
Hey, come collect your chains.
Big up to Eric 10 out of 10 Hag, who says Atletico Madrid are set to sign Memphis Depay for a fee of 2.6 million. Why do we not get him? Because he ain't that good. That's why they did sign him. We just not that like would I have took him on loan because of where we're at? Yes, but I don't want him permanently. He's just not that good.
You guys are complaining about Antony, man. You can wait till Depay. But you've already
I've seen Depay here. I'm not trying to see him again.
You agree with me? He's mid. You know, or are you gonna Depay, or are you gonna?
Oh yeah, I'm fully with that. You know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm fully with that. I've never been like.
I thought you read Depay.
Nah, man. Mid.
Hey, get the PayPal out of it.
He's just okay. You know what I'm saying?
I rate him as a United fan and like the kits he puts on, but other than that, mid.
Yeah, he's the mid, man. He's the mid. That's what
Paul said the mid. How much of a say does a manager have on a potential new owner, if any? None, because the manager's the employee of the club. He's not the employer, so he'll have no say. He'll know what's going on. Like it'll be full. This person's coming in. Well, like if you manage a store and then that store is then the company is then taken over, you don't have no say in who's taking over that company.
That's not the manager's job. The manager's job to coach the players.
Yeah, manage. You know what I'm saying? It's in the title. So he'll have no say like whatsoever. It won't. Can Chelsea win the Champions League this season? Potter masterclass. We'll go to you actually, Timo, since you want to interrupt. Can Chelsea win the Champions League this season?
Chelsea's gonna win the Champions League. Easy draw, Istanbul 2023, man. Let's go.
Are you going? Can you win the? Can you win the Champions League? I don't care about the Turkish kebab or the women. Can Chelsea win the Champions League this season?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Nick?
Okay.
We got nothing to lose.
Give me
Why
Chelsea
not?
versus Napoli,
Go
man.
for it. Fuck it,
Oh
man.
my lord!
If we get on the right side of the fucking quarterfinal draw, who knows if we get a midfielder and a right back? But I wouldn't put money on it.
Yeah, let's hope.
Napoli
Let's
win
hope
the
you're
Champions
right.
League, man.
You got Napoli, yeah? Hey, as long as it's not English club, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
No, man, we can save English football again, man. I'll get you a Chelsea shirt.
This is for
Yeah,
me. This is the
Istanbul,
year.
man. Istanbul.
This is the year the City does it, man. I have a bit. I have something feeling. I have some feelings, man.
Istanbul.
City's gonna do it.
Istanbul. We are coming. We are coming in the month of May.
Look at these hooligans, man.
Did you?
It's not a proper hooligan, Joe. I respect it, though. I respect it.
Chelsea. Give me Graham Potter with the Champions League trophy, man.
Someone a thug, man. Unbelievable.
Yo, if Graham Potter wins the Champions League, we got to the competition.
Casiedo, a right back, Eden Hazard, we've got it, bro.
Whoa.
Hazard back-to-back Champions Leagues on the bench.
Why are you laughing?
Back-to-back Champions League on the bench. That's bad.
You need the aura. You need the aura.
Why not? Why not? Kovacic did it. Kovacic did it 3 times.
We let Eden Hazard win that Club World Cup first by February.
Kovacic did it 3 times.
Win the Champions League with us and win the Club World Cup next year.
Back-to-back Champions League on the bench, yo.
He'll be playing for the team that Real Madrid play. He'll be playing for Al Nassr.
Nah, Chelsea. If Chelsea want to win the Champions League, they need to bring the period merchant back, man. Just to be on the bench.
Lucas, to be fair, Lucas
I
was
respect his names, bro. Minerals Maldini, Danish Baresi, Danish
you're on the minerals. You're on the minerals. Hey, let's go. Minerals, silky German. Let's go.
Oh, Chelsea just needs to sign Joachim Anderson, man. That's what they need to do. Joachim Anderson, man.
Hey, best Danish center back ever, man.
You lot. Hey, one sec. Everyone, hold up. Hold up, everyone. 110 likes, 10 more likes. Let's get us up to 120 likes as well. Hit the subscribe button as well, man. I know all of you lot locked in ain't subscribed. Hit that subscriber button, hit the notification bell, man. Get us up to 4,820 subscribers and get us up to 120 likes as well. Eric 10 out of 10 hard says, with Athletic signing Depay, cut price for Chelsea and Felix. I know, because I don't. Atletico have a new manager who's going to be going in there. So he might want to get Felix.
Apparently that was false.
Say that again. Is
Are
that
you
false?
calling?
Apparently.
Are you calling 80 million a cut price? This is what it is now these days. 80 million. I love those transfers at discount of £80 million for a player. Yeah, cheers for that. Yeah, or 85 or something like that. Yeah, it's all good, but I love those discounts. Yes, please give me a discount of £80 million.
Yeah, man. AEMs. Let's go, man.
AEMs.
Let's go.
Just send them Lukaku.
I'm saying, send them Hazard.
And a diet plan.
Exactly. Why would you want Hazard? We've already got a fat Belgian we own. Why do you want another one?
Whoa.
Hey,
couple of
slightly talented.
Belgian buns. That's what it'll be, man.
Hey, so one of them isn't bold, but the other one doesn't go to Burger King the other time. One goes always to McDonald's.
What are you talking about, bro?
He don't go out of Burger King as much as fucking Tottenham come out of fucking cup competitions, bro.
Burger King. Oh my
God.
Man said his pull-out game is good.
Man?
Wow.
Hey, who knows, man?
Wait,
When I saw a picture of him the other day.
Yeah. You know what comes? You right? Yeah, just hold up. Hey, everyone locked in. Hey. Beautiful segue into it. Thank you very much, Cams. Yo, shout out to the official sponsor of Sarcasm City TV. Yo, let me do the ad read, please. I beg. Thank you very much.
Go on. Everybody shut up.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Shout out. Yes.
Flawless, mute this guy. What the hell?
I'm muting everybody, yo. Everybody getting muted, yo. Everybody getting muted, yo. Everyone, man. Everyone. Right. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Calm. All right, people. Shout out to the official. These men are such dickheads.
Hey, put the thing over Timo. That's TOS right there, man.
Shout out to the official sponsor of the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel, thelatesttrends.net. It is, well, the latest trends, I should say. The website is www.thelatesttrends.net. Online designer clothing, people. But it's designer clothing at cheaper prices. All your top line designer clothing, Armani, Boss, D2, Stone Island, Off-Whites, Palms Angels, Versace, plus more. You got menswear on there, female fit on there, kids wear on there as well. So make sure you check it out. As you can see on the screen, they've got kicks on there as well. The link for the latesttrends.net is underneath in the description. But it's at cheaper prices, people. All that Christmas money you just got, treat yourself or treat your other half or treat your kids or a mixture of those things or all of the above. But yeah, check it out, people. www.thelatesttrends.net. Make sure you check out www.thelatesttrends.net and go follow the Instagram as well. Go follow the Instagram as well, people.
That
But yeah, man.
hungry scouser, man.
Scousers. Let them know it's Christmas time. Feed the Scousers.
All right, cool. And on that note, people, I think like last couple of questions and then we're gonna close out. I think this show has run its course. Lewis, let them know what you got coming up tomorrow anyway, while we wait for a couple of next questions. Oh, is he there? Yo, fam.
We got a fucking Casiedo stream tomorrow. So check that one out. Live at 3 p.m.
Wait. Is it Casiedo or is it Caicedo? I'm confused.
Oh, God knows.
Oh, look at this guy, bro.
No, I generally wouldn't know because I said always Caicedo. I thought I was the one being wrong the whole time.
Yeah, no. Shut up, Jess. No one cares.
So make sure you check it out in terms of.
Hey, Mataz, you know what? I don't know when Alcacer is gonna win the Champions League, but hey, man, Hearts of Oak, the only one that can name Premier League and Champions League. So I don't know what you guys be onto, but.
Hey man, go slide for Ghana, man. Go slide for Ghana. Them Uruguayan boys.
Before you man continue, shout out to Zane. You know what I'm saying, with the super chat. Big up Zane Miyasi every single time. Good to see you, Zane. Thanks, Patrick, for doing Arsenal a favor. So you're relying on others. Hey Zane, are you gonna win the league? That's what I want to know. Because last time I asked you this, you was here and then you cut. I was on Saeed's channel. Are you gonna win the league? You know what I'm saying? Because Gerard's a scrub, that's why I can't hold that. But yeah, Zane, that's why. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal gonna win the league. Arsenal gonna win the league. That's what I want to know. I'm saying, answer the goddamn question.
He's a scrub.
You know what I'm saying?
I swear you've asked Zane this question like 5 times.
See, and he always ducks out, man. He be doing up his best writing impression and that. You know what I'm saying? And that just disappearing when questions get asked, they don't want to answer. But yeah, shout out to Zane and big up for the super chat.
I thought it's just him freezing.
This guy, you know. This guy.
Hey, hi.
Freezing, just like that Ghanaian goalkeeper when Uruguay scored all them goals.
Hey, freezing like Pakistan since the last time they ever went to a World Cup final.
Langard Sweet was
no.
says, would you like accept Pep winning the Champions League if it means he walks after all or he just stays for longer? No, I will never accept Manchester City winning the Champions League. That's the one thing you've not done and Arsenal haven't done. I can hold over your heads forever and ever and ever. So no, I don't want Pep or Manchester City winning the Champions League. No. There's only one club in Manchester that has won the Champions League and it needs to stay that way. That's my fault.
Salford, man. Come in, man. Salford.
Yeah,
same goes for London, man. There's only one team in London that win three European Cups, man.
Well, you've won 2, mate, but we move.
Four.
Hey.
Yeah, so you got it wrong either way.
They can't the Europa League now.
They can't Europa League, man.
You saying Europa League? I don't even know how many we've won.
Got that wrong as well.
You haven't won more than us. Europa Leagues.
I'm saying I don't know how many we've won. I don't count second tier European competitions. You know what I'm saying?
You don't count any recently.
Hey, good one, Sapper.
I got it.
Hey, Surfer.
Hey,
Fuck you, innit?
Surfer,
How about that,
pin
man?
him.
Fuck you, innit? You know what I'm saying? That
What
wasn't
a
very-
European
you know what?
finish for Chelsea.
You know what, Surfer? That wasn't very nice.
Hey,
You know what I'm
they're
saying?
gonna finish in European spot. Don't worry about it.
Nah, the Simon Space squad is for Spurs, man. Just relax.
Did you see Chelsea's run? They're definitely gonna finish in the Europa League, European spot.
Shut up, Jez.
Nah. Yeah. I think Chelsea will get Europa League. I think Tottenham will get Conference League.
My prediction is obviously top four has definitely Arsenal, Man City, Newcastle, Man United. Then you have Liverpool and Chelsea, and then obviously seventh is going to be Brighton, my team.
No. Shut up, man.
no.
You're going to ball your way to
Tottenham.
fifth. You're going to ball your way to fifth, man.
No.
Conte remontada, man.
Yeah. Unless we get a new manager, then maybe yeah.
No. You're boring your way to fifth, man.
But Eric 10 out of 10 Hag says, seeing as you're midway and your teams have played everyone once, what is your top four at the end of the season? We'll go to you first on that, Surfer. We'll close out on this. What's your top four currently right now?
City, Arsenal, Newcastle, and fuck it. I'm just going to say Spurs is the one. Jez up.
All right, first. Cams, what are you saying?
Fuck off, man. Fuck off.
What are you saying, Cams?
Probably the current top four because they're the only teams that are really like consistent. The rest of the teams just aren't consistent enough.
First.
Talk about it then. Finally.
Lewis, what are you saying? Obviously, I know Chelsea are going to make top four in your eyes, but the other three.
Chelsea, City, Newcastle, and United in that order. That was Chelsea.
I love
Right.
Lewis is hoping for the biggest drop-off in Premier League history in the second half of the season.
I knew it.
Hoping
And
it's
yo,
coming,
Zayn,
bruv.
don't run.
Bruv.
Yeah, don't run. Don't run. Jez, what are you saying, top four? Apart from Chelsea.
I don't even want to have Chelsea in there. They're gonna finish Europa League.
Okay, first.
I already told you it's the same as it is right now.
Same as it is.
Obviously,
right now,
not in order though. Not in order.
Okay, first. Nah, no order. It's just the top four.
No, I'm just hoping for a Newcastle late Premier League push.
Okay. Victor, what are you saying?
Yeah, probably the same right now. Just City, Arsenal, United, Newcastle.
First. Tazo?
I got the same, but I got Tottenham in the Conference League.
First.
Good man.
Timo?
Fuck it. Chelsea,
We
Man City, United, and Newcastle.
All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? There you go. For me,
Look at these drunk fans. Both the match going fans as well. Look at these drunk assholes, bro.
I told you they're hooligans. What the hell?
They're football thugs, man.
I'm telling you now, it's gonna be nice. They dropping out the top four.
okay, all right. For me to answer the question, yeah, it's well, I think it'll be the same four probably. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'd say because like Cam said, consistent. They're the four teams who are the most consistent in the league so far. So,
Hey, well, can I add? Can we do fifth, sixth, and seventh as well?
No.
Yeah.
all right, since you're dying to do it, Jess, the floor is yours. Go on, Jess. 5, 6, and 7.
So I have Chelsea fifth, Liverpool at 6th, and Brighton to battle it out with Fulham for 7th.
All right, cool. Brighton, shout out to Brighton, Fulham, and them man. Surfer, what are you saying? 5, 6, and 7.
It's a pleasure.
5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
Spurs.
All right, cool. There we go. Cams, I know you want to answer this, so
I have
floor's
not
yours.
answered
All
this
right, cool. First, Tazo, do you want to answer this?
I have Liverpool, Chelsea, and then Tottenham.
All right, first. All right, people. We're gonna close out this Q&A. 2 hours we've been going
Hey,
over.
Flores, you
in
didn't say
this
yours.
live stream. I legit don't know. I'd have to have a think about that. 5, 6, and 7. I don't know.
I'll say Arsenal, Fulham,
Go on.
and Brighton.
Oh my
God.
Bro, he's actually drunk, bro.
Yeah.
Let's
You
get
right.
him off,
You
bro.
spitting.
This TOS, bro. Get him off. Get banned.
I gotta say, man, before we go out, man, it's a pleasure being competing with Fulham and Brighton and them, man. Now.
Yeah, that is now a compliment. It's a diss now to say when go chat to Liverpool and Chelsea and them, man. That's the diss. You know what I'm saying? That's the new one. That's what that is.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Yeah, hold that. All of you lot didn't say nothing. Hold that.
Shut
You know what I'm
up,
saying?
man.
Yeah, hold that.
Hey,
innit?
hey,
So I can't
hey,
even say shit in it. In 10th place.
Hey, even
Fucking
the
up the
government-
middle of the table.
Bora win is so hard. Bora win is so
Yeah,
hard.
The world's over. Oh no! Shut up, man. Get a life, man. So no, I can't continue. I'm more upset about yellow card than equalizer.
Hey,
Shut
Surfer,
up, man.
Surfer,
Yeah,
that's
man.
okay. That's okay. But when Conte gets the 2-year extension, we'll both be there no matter what.
That's fine. I don't care if he gets an extension
No,
or
no,
not. It's not my team, man.
Oh my God. But yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you
It's
go
been
subscribe
emotional,
to
man. The stream's
Yeah, it's been very
emotional.
emotional. Go subscribe to Lewis's channel, Carefree Lewis G. The link's underneath in the description. Go subscribe to Lewis's channel. It'll be live tomorrow. I'm back tomorrow, Mandem United. Earlier, people. It's an earlier stream, so it's 3:30 p.m. That's because I'm filming something else. So that's why I'm filming. What I'm filming after that, it's not a live stream. It'll be a pre-record. You lot, it's a big stream in it. Like you lot are gonna like it. Like I'm very much looking forward to it. So you lot, I won't spoil it, but you lot, you'll see when it's out, which will be either Friday or Saturday. You lot will see it. But yeah, that's why the earlier stream time. Well, technically today, 3:30 p.m. The Mandem United podcast. So we'll be talking all things Manchester United. Trying to tell people to let people know the sky is still in place. Then what's after that? Obviously, I'll be on with Rants as well on his channel, 6:30 p.m. I think that is, and then 8 p.m. live on the Twitch. Let me make sure you head over to the Twitch, people. Sarcasm City TV Twitch. Make sure you head over there. Manchester City, Tottenham, watch along. Then we'll be back on the YouTube channel. Back on the YouTube channel. In the Mud, you know what I'm saying, is returning. That'll be 11:30 p.m. But all of the things I just mentioned are all on the upcoming live stream schedules. So if you missed anything, just check it out. But don't forget, most important thing is 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. people. Yeah, again, feedback from someone. Who is it? Let's see. Yo. Who is it? Getting feedback from someone else camps. Yeah, at least it shows he's watching. But yeah, 3:30 p.m. people. Earlier time, like I said, earlier time because I'm filming something afterwards. But again, love to everyone that's locked in. We got well over 100 likes, which was the goal as well. So big up to you lot. And we got a few new subscribers as well. So big up to you lot. And yeah, man, just again, love to everyone who continues to support. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.